Wait, the World Cup is right now? Like, actually. I don't follow soccer. I'm not familiar with what's happening. When does the World Cup end? Also, no, I have a date later. Yamal is cooking? That's our guy. I think. I don't know who he is. Hello, everyone. We made it in. The VOD will be here if anybody is watching the World Cup and doesn't want to break away from that. I have a date later, so I can't do it any later than this. Hello, everyone. 10 people here at an off time on a Sunday. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to start watching because I got places to be. I don't got time to wait for this stuff. Like 5-10 minutes? Okay, we'll wait 10 minutes then. I didn't know it was like literally 10 minutes from now and the World Cup will be over. Okay, well, we can wait. That's fine. How's everybody doing? Hi, Hyena. Saw you in the chat earlier. Okay, my shirt is bugging me. I got this little water splash on it because I was washing my face. Hang on, I'm gonna change my shirt. It's bothering me too much. Here, have some more Elden Ring music. Music's so good. They won't let me play Avatar music anymore. It keeps copyright striking the stream. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I have a feeling that we're going to get a lot more people when the World Cup ends in a few minutes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stall for time. Here's how we'll do this. Hello. Yeah, everybody's finishing the World Cup. Okay, that's great. Honestly, thank you guys for telling me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stall for time. I know just what to do. I just know... Wait, is my Windows key locked? Hold on. I know just what to do. Hold up. Ah, yes, the crossover between Avatar viewers and Balatro. Hold on. Hold on. We're on the fly today, folks. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, thanks. Thanks you all for being here. We'll wait until people trickle in because yeah, the World Cup is still happening, I guess. Change some audio stuff. There you go. Balatro. We'll stall. Yeah, we'll stall for like 5-10 more minutes until people get here. Y'all ever played Balatro? I love Balatro. Spain won? Congratulations, guys. Congratulations on the Spain victory. Now, to be fair, I'm not good at Balatro. Like, I'm okay at Balatro. I'm not great at Balatro. So we're waiting until the World Cup is over. I really wish my OBS would be more cooperative. There we go. expected. So how are you guys doing today? I'm kind of tired, but I'm excited. We're finally at the crossroads of destiny today. It's a big deal. Thank goodness Messi didn't win. So yeah, I know like less than nothing about soccer. I barely know how soccer is played, to be completely fucking honest. I'm doing great now that Spain has won. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my Balatro gameplay. Yeah, I know. We're stalling. Like I said, we're just waiting until the World Cup is over. I did consider for a brief time like playing Balatro while we watched this episode, since they insist on making it second screen content anyway. It's like, damn. I mean, if you're not even gonna pay attention, why should I? But it would be against my own artistic integrity to do so. And you guys play Balatro? Lance, I can't believe we finally made it. Asa, we're here, buddy. You and me together. We're gonna get through this. Everyone else is also here. We're all gonna get through this together, guys. It was one-sided. Okay, so fun Lance lore. I used to work in sports editing, and I do remember. I remember loving seeing sports matches where it was a blowout. I don't know why. Like I know they're not like the most engaging matches to watch, but like seeing how high the score could climb on a you know, on like a basketball game is pretty cool to me. Turn it down a little. Yeah, I liked seeing a huge disparity in sports games. Like what's it called? Been stuck on Gold Stake Blue deck? I wish I was. I'm about to pull a Dr. Spectre and go to that deck and like, all right, let's do it, homie. But I'm not. I love Balatro, but I'm not I'm definitely not good enough to be instructing on it. I have been working through all the stakes. I've been trying to get I told myself that I was going to like beat Gold Stake on all the decks and then I would stop, and then I got really bored because some of the decks, like, you know, playing through the same deck over and over and over again on different difficulties is just like boring to me. So I then started doing the Joker collection. I got a gold sticker Jimbo. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I might have to 100% this game. Hi Olive, good to see you. Is everyone here? The World Cup is over and we're all ready to watch Avatar? Should I stop playing Balatro? Is it time to get going? You'd have enough time to play it during the long pauses. Good point. That's really funny, actually. Whoa, what's this game? Oh, it's called Balatro. You never played it? It's really popular. It's a it's a roguelike. Do they call that roguelite or roguelike? I can't remember, but yeah, it's a roguelite where you basically play different kinds of poker hands with these jokers that add extra bonuses. It's a cool game. It's pretty much done now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell this abstract joker. We're going to see what's in the shop. We're going to close the game. Nothing good in the shop. We're going to close the game. And we're going to get started on Avatar. Because like I said, we started earlier today. So honestly, thank you all so much for showing up early. I know it's not our... Whoops. I know it's not our usual time. But we're showing up early today because I have a date later. Me and Corbin's mother are going to go have a wonderful baby-free evening, which will be exciting. 30 of you here now. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for being here for the finale. We're finally there, chat. We made it to the crossroads of destiny. I know you can't read it because it's backwards because copyright sucks. So, crossroads of destiny. Let's do a little recap, right? It's 6 p.m. for you? Hell yeah. Well, damn, I'm starting at like 9 p.m. for you usually. And you're usually here? Damn, Hyena's putting in work. So, anyway. Where were we? So, we're going to watch the finale of Avatar Season 2 now, because they only have 7 episodes, because I guess all their budget got spent on... I don't... what do you guys think was the most expensive thing they did in the show so far? And I had this theory that it better be this episode. Like, with all the cuts we made, with all of the, like, bullshit that went on throughout this season, this episode better blow me the fuck away. I will not tolerate it not blowing me the fuck away. So, we'll have to see. We're gonna do something a little different, not to stall, but just, I don't know, for fun. We're just gonna review the cross... Actually, we're not. You know, we're just gonna start. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna get going. I guess we could recap. So, what is the most recent thing that happened? Episode 6, everyone had a big fight. They met the Earth King. He wasn't interested in hearing anything they have to say. Lao Fang betrayed them all, basically. Azula monologued to her friends for 4 minutes straight. Yeah, Appa got kidnapped inside the city. The gang split up. Toph is meeting with her mother. Zuko and Katara got arrested. That's right. That's where we left off. Oh, also, Aang was able to seismic sense and detect that Appa was directly underneath them, which is funny and embarrassing because Toph couldn't, and she is the strongest earthbender in the world. So, hello, Holy. Good to see you. All right. I think it's time to get started. I think it's time to get this mess underway. We have a 1 hour and 9 minute episode, and I am royally excited. Y'all can hear that a little loud. I'm adjusting. All right, our first point of analysis, as always, remember, this is a Netflix series. What you're about to see is because of Netflix. Netflix did this. What we're about to watch is because of Netflix. Never forget that. Let's continue. Your cat gave birth? Holy shit. How many cats did it give birth to? Hi, Smile. Good to see you. Okay, getting flashback, maybe? Oh, definitely getting flashback. Oh my god, we're gonna get the scene where Aang picks Appa. That was in... Okay, so that's this... I can already tell this is going to be a reference to Appa's Lost Days. I don't remember where in this episode this happens, but it happens here. Here it is, yeah. See? You have this Mama Appa, and then you have the little baby Appas. I know they're called bison. I don't care. They're little Appas to me. They're adorable. Honestly, the baby bison are the cutest fucking thing. So, here we go.
Choose well. A sky bison is a companion for life.
And this is Aang. So this is how Aang picked Appa. Look, it's so cute. He gave me a little apple.
I guess this means we'll always be together.
He's dreaming about him in the Serpent's Pass because he misses his friend.
Always.
So everyone take that emotion that we're feeling over this beautiful scene we just watched and prepare. Let's be optimistic, right? We're about to have a really big emotional weight put on us in the show, and I'm ready. All right? All right, let's do it. Little baby Appas. They look a little uncanny to me, but that's okay. They look like sloths. Like their faces. Looks like Sloth from, or Sid from Ice Age. But it's okay. It's alright. I'll forgive it if the scene's cute. So Lance, question, have you seen how season 2 ends yet? No, I have not. This is a live reaction. This is a live first time viewing of the finale. Hey Leela, good to see you. 43 people, hey, all of you, I am so excited to be here. Thank you all for coming at such an off hour. I have plans later, so we had to do this earlier. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here. So we're about to see this really lovely, heartwarming moment between Appa and Aang when Aang picks him. They look adorable, how dare you? I mean, they're cute, yeah, but I don't know, they look like Sloth to me. They look like Sid from... Oh, look, it's Appa's mom. Good detail, good detail. Look, hey, praise, right? This is a good sign. We're starting off this last episode with actually good things to say. They got the details right. Look, her horn is broken. That's exactly how Appa's mom was in the cartoon. See? She has one broken horn. These are good details, right? Okay. That's great. We're off to a good start, actually. I think we all need to put aside what we had seen previously, right? Every episode is a new microcosm because, you know, honestly, every episode had a new writer and a new director, so it could be a completely different fucking show. So, we have to go into this. Episode 7, it's hitting us in good places right now. Where the wild things are, yeah. Olive, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell me this little fucker doesn't look like Sid from the fucking, hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Tell me this kid doesn't look like him. This little baby where all the heads are? This guy? He kind of looks like Sid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he just does. Okay, let's keep going. A lot of the show looks good style-wise. I disagree, but, like, I disagree on specific points. Some of the show has really good style. I will say, okay, these, like, high renders of the air temples look really nice. They looked really good in season 1, and I liked them here. It's the nose. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page. Yeah, the height. Actually, this reminds me of Legend of Korra. The parts of Legend of Korra that I didn't mind so much were like the air culture stuff. Even if I didn't love how they got there, we'll talk about it eventually. But yeah, like these high renders remind me of like the good parts of it. I like that a lot. It looks good. Do you guys remember the common criticism, complaint, praise that was given to Star Wars, where like Star Wars Episode 8 is the best looking Star Wars I've ever seen, and it was meant as an insult because like, yeah, there's nothing else. It just looks nice, but there's not really any substance. And I'm not to say I'm getting that yet because I have no proof yet, but I'm yapping. All right, let's go. I'm trying. You know what this is? I know I'm yapping. This is me trying to like compliment sandwich it, right? Like I'm really, really trying to like lay on thick the compliments because I have a feeling we're not going to get a lot of them as we go on. So I'm just trying to point out things I like so far. The costume. I have beef with the costumes, Jake, but for them, like they're okay. I think the costumes are actually one of the low point. I know the wigs people have had complaints with. The acting is also another low point for like all but one character. It's just like the creative direction that goes into a lot of elements that make a TV show like how great. They seem to be messing up a little.
Choose wisely now. A sky bison's a companion for life.
Okay, we have dialogue word for word, guys. This is doing good. This is well so far. And those are the teething rings. Okay, so yeah, the teething rings that the bison use are also in this episode. Hold on. Appa has a flashback about it when he visits the Western Air Temple. See? See? These cute little teething rings. Don't get distracted by the music. It is very sad. I really love this Appa's Lost Days episode specifically because, like, we have spent a long time talking about Aang and his reaction to his culture being gone. And this is the first and only real time that Appa gets the spotlight put on him in regards to, like, wait, he lost his whole culture too. He is actually, like, a character. He is actually, like, a person who, like, the last time he was here, he was teething on these rings and it was filled with bison and tons of other air nomads, and now they're just all gone. This is like the only window we get into Appa's perspective on like the air culture is gone. And I think that's really awesome. Yeah, Appa was also trapped for a century, exactly. So yeah, it's I think this episode like shines in that way, which is really good. So anyway, that's just a detail. And like honestly, best episode so far. We're 2 minutes in and I have had nothing but good things to say so far.
An apple for you.
Jeremy Zuckerberg, the goat. Really good score. Oh, for the cartoon, yeah. Okay, this is a really good actor match for Aang. He looks really similar to Aang for the most part. Like, obviously, when you match a younger actor to an older actor, it's going to look a little different. But, like, this kid looks good for, like, what Aang is supposed to grow up into. I like that. Good job there. Good casting. We talked about the casting before, actually, because Ursa, Zuko's mother, is, like, perfectly cast for this show. She's fucking beautiful for that role. So, Good job there. This was before he grew his second A in his name. Oh yeah, they maybe could have used the old actor if they had done this all at the same time, but they didn't. The Bison are using the budget. Yeah, you're right. This is where all the budget went. Hey, like I said, I'm not okay with, but like for the rest of the show being as effects light as it is, this episode better blow me the fuck away. And honestly, I'm enjoying so far. We're doing okay. Shit, get this kid to play Aang. He looks good, yeah. Pretty good actor too, actually.
I guess this means we'll always be together.
Okay, now bring it home. Flashback to the present. Close. Close. I needed Aang there. I needed to go to Aang, not to Appa. But Appa. He's right under the ground, guys. Okay, so we saw the scene how it ended, where it ended with Aang in the Serpent's Pass. So yeah, remember, like, this is a comparison video, I have to say, right? Like, as far as emotion goes, I think the cartoon wins out here. And somebody said it, I think it's actually just because of the music. The score is, like, unbelievably good. And, like, the music cueing and the way that, like, characters can emote with the music, the cartoon blows it out of the water. But that was not a bad scene. We are 3 minutes in, and I don't necessarily have anything bad to say so far. So, like, hey, okay, we're pretty good. Except for, you know, Appa being right underneath their house. That's a little stupid, but we'll keep going. That was an episode 6 problem. We're on episode 7. Everybody get with the program. We're wiping our hands of what's in the past. We're moving on now. Each episode is different because each episode had its own fucking director and own writer. Basically, none of the episodes talk to each other. So we really can't judge this episode based on the last episodes. We have to just keep going. Okay, so now we're Dai Li in the palace. Ooh. Okay. Wait, why let them leave? Right? Like, the Dai Li are here to arrest Team Avatar, but, like, they were in the palace. Why not just not let them leave? Whatever.
Where did he go?
Find him!
Here we go, guys. That says Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's flipped because copyright hates you. This episode is called Something Broken. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm trying really hard to scan my dialogue memory. Is it maybe like Azula tells him that like something broken can't be fixed when they're in the Crossroads of Destiny? You know, when they're in the Crystal Caves and Azula comes to get them? Maybe there's something in this conversation. Let's listen to this conversation, because I'm trying to pin down where the title comes from, because the plot is broken. Haha. Hyena, you're funny.
To choose. It's time for you to choose good.
I expected this kind of treachery from Uncle. But Zuko, Prince Zuko, you're a lot of things, but you're not a traitor, are you?
Release him immediately!
It's not too late for you, Zuko. You can still redeem yourself.
The kind of redemption she offers is not for you.
I love that line, by the way. That line is so fucking cool. The episode names for Atla are trying way too hard to sound cool and vague. Yeah, there was one episode this season that actually had, like, it was exactly the same name as, from the cartoon, but I don't remember which name it was. I'm checking now. It wasn't the Serpent's Pass as much as you might think it was. I don't remember. Was it a book 3 book? I don't remember. I'll have to look up the names later. But anyway, So let's see if something broken is a line that's said by Azula here. That's my speculation, but I don't know for sure. As much as it may sound like I have a full recollection of every word spoken in the show, I do often forget things, so let's listen up.
Why don't you let him decide, Uncle? I need you, Zuko. I've plotted every move of this day, this glorious day in Fire Nation history, and the only way we win is together. At the end of this day, you will have your honor back. You will have Father's love. You will have everything you want.
Zuko, I am begging you, look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
You are free to choose.
Okay, so she doesn't say something broken here. I don't know where that name could come from then. Oh, maybe it is from the Guru. Okay, we can't watch the whole Guru episode, so we're gonna have to assume it's there. Yes, thank you, Nate, as well. You said City of Walls and Secrets was the one title that Netflix Avatar had that shares its title with the cartoon. Season 1 and 2 that happened. Season 1 had completely different names as well. Both Azula and Iroh as dragons? Maybe. I don't remember. Okay, let's keep going. So far, I've had one complaint.
As soon as I can move again, you guys are in big trouble. You with the creaky boots, I'm gonna remember you.
As soon as I can move again. What happened to him? Oh, he got hit by Ty Lee at the... Okay, that's right. He got captured as well last episode by Ty Lee specifically. We're cool.
And you too, mouth breather. Too lazy to carry me to jail, huh? Gotta drag me? Both of you inhuman dudes! What? No, come back! No! You can't just... You did. You just left me like this.
City of Walls and Secrets had too much aura to pass up on.
Who's there?
Oh, it's Sai. It's gonna be the Mechanist.
Sokka. Sai? You're alive? Sokka! I thought I'd never see you again. We've been looking all over for you, man. Have you seen Amita? Or heard from Teo? No, they probably confiscated any letters. But Sokka, I'm so glad to see you. So glad.
So again to remind everybody of what we just saw, the Mechanist was kidnapped in like episode 3, and nobody cared but Sokka for some weird reason. Yeah, I thought that they were gonna be doing like the Appa's Lost Days with Sai the Mechanist, because like why the fuck would they do it with Appa? Nobody gives a shit about Appa. He's a vehicle, not a character. But they just decided to do it with both, I guess.
Sai? Uh-huh. Can you turn me over?
So you're telling me that you and Dad had no idea you were building weapons for the Fire Nation?
Did I know we had contracts with the Fire Nation? Yes. But I promise you, I thought they were for farming equipment.
Ah, yes.
Business.
Farming equipment. Just like how the Americas provided weaponry to both the Nazi powers and the Allied powers in World War II, because, they were just, they're just beefing a little. We'll just help them out. Just saying. You don't provide farming equipment to people committing acts of war. Just saying.
This knows no.
No borders. So I've been learning.
We can finally
The
afford
contracts
Sai
will be
again.
canceled.
Really?
Wait, I
take care
didn't
of
hear
it.
what she said.
Borders. So I've been learning.
The contracts will be canceled.
Okay.
Really?
I'll take care of it immediately. I always hope you take over for us one day, so you might as well start shaping the business as you see fit.
Okay, I know it's pedantic and one line specifically, but I always hoped you'd take over for me one day is like kind of weird, because like in the cartoon they specifically infantilized Toph. Like that was a big thing about why she ran away. Like they consistently thought like, oh no, she can't do anything for herself. So like the idea that like she had hoped Toph would be able to take over for her one day feels very like out of line in regards to like how her character is. It doesn't make it bad. Like, okay, again, to reiterate, bad does not mean different, right? Like different and bad are not the same thing. So like this is different doesn't necessarily make it bad. Honestly, with the characterization that Toph has been going through so far, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to not like have her infantilization as like a plot point for her. You know what I mean? So it's okay. Everything's cool.
I mean, as you wish it to be. I've heard you've turned the Avatar into a fine earthbender. If you'd shared your talents with me sooner, I might not have reacted so strongly.
This isn't a business negotiation, Mom.
So again, no, okay, I might be nitpicking a little bit because she's like, if you shared your talents, in the cartoon they knew she was an earthbender. They were training her. She had a trainer. She just like was doing the basic set, you know, because they were like, oh, she's just a little kid. She can't. Yeah, this guy. You know, so like maybe she, but you know, by talents she may not mean like the ability to earthbend. She might have meant like the ability to earthbend this fucking well, which I would argue is not that fucking well in the show, considering she has blind spots in her seismic sense apparently. But whatever, we'll keep going.
Why can't you just talk to me like I'm your daughter?
Don't know how.
Just think of me as any other person.
You're not any other person. You're my fragile...
Don't call me fragile.
Please.
See, okay, now you're doing both. You can't do both. Like I said, different is not bad, but you can't do both things at the same time. Either she infantilizes Toph or she doesn't. You can't do both. Like, it won't work if she sometimes does it, but other times does, because, like, the character choices that go into making those decisions about her personality are different. You cannot do them both at the same time.
Just a moment.
Which means, the only reason they're doing it, you know, chat.
When you have a child, you think you're gonna guide them through the world. That you share what you learned.
The show is so riddled with still and unmoving scenes. Yeah, actually, okay, so Layla, hold that in mind. If you are still here by the end of the stream, I'll open the season 1 project because I'm still working on it. I actually have a section in there where I talk about the cinematography because, like, the way that they go through the shot, like, you can click into any part of the show and you very rarely get these, like, standard shots, these, like, over the shoulders. It's usually something, like, bigger and broader. And, like, I understand it's easier to do that with animation, but, like, it makes it so that when you have a normal, like, two people talking scene, it's very rarely looks like a back and forth. Yeah, shot, reverse shot. The reason they do those, in case anyone is unaware, is because the most time is money, and the most time expensive thing that you can do when you film a project like this is change camera angles. Once you have a camera angle set, you want to keep it for as long as possible, which is why they don't change, which is why it's so often like 4 shots for a scene. Next scene that transitions after Toph, we'll actually count like how many camera angles and setups were there, because I bet you it's 4 to 5, and like that's it, because that is the standard if you're going to shoot a scene for like TV. Now, Avatar means a lot to a lot of people, so like I definitely wouldn't consider, like, if I was shooting this show, I wouldn't think like, okay, yeah, we can shoot this like every other show, because it's not. It means a lot to a lot of people. Although that's probably just my bias coming in. I recognize that.
From your own life. But from the moment you were born,
Hey, Jordan,
I
by
knew
the
you
way.
were gonna have to deal with things I could never imagine. Because I have no idea what it's like to be blind. After you left.
This is fascinating. I don't think they ever made like a huge big deal about Toph being blind in the cartoon. Like not even just by her parents, but like I don't remember a scene like this where it was like, "Ah, God, it's so difficult that you're blind." Because like, I don't know, it's weird. Star the Storykeeper, welcome. You missed nothing. Actually, what you missed was probably the best scene in the episode. They did a remix of Appa's Lost Days where Appa gets picked by Aang. This scene from the cartoon. Where is it? This scene from the cartoon when Aang picks Appa. It's very cute in the cartoon. The music does a lot to carry it. They did it in the show, and they did it really, really well. Actually, it's like ridiculously well how well they did it. It's probably the best scene in the episode so far. So, other than that, Sokka got taken to prison, and he met up with Sai again, so Sai is not dead, which we all knew he wasn't dead. And now Toph is having a very, very, very long conversation with her mother about how she wants her mother to stop making weapons for the Fire Nation. Sketch Screen gave $5. Thank you so fucking much. Seriously, thank you. How do you know so much about these intricate details of film and animation? I would love to know your resources and check them out for myself. Let's finish the scene and I'll give you an answer to that. Give me 2 minutes.
Perhaps I am the fragile one. You navigate the world with more strength, confidence, and grace than any payphone before you.
I mean, maybe not grace.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Don't you ever feel like people just assume we're gonna act a certain way because of our name?
My whole life.
I got into a fight with my friends.
I'm bored. God damn it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I thought they understood me, but I don't know. Listen. I know you want me to come home.
I do. It's why I'm here. I promise you.
Sketch, I'll give you an answer because you gave money. I don't want to leave you hanging. I've worked in the film industry for a while now. I started video editing when I was 14 years old, and since then I've been on numerous sets. I've done a lot of productions. I've like made short films, TV pilots, working on a feature film. Not like actively, but like that's the next step if I want to do more things. So yeah. As far as like knowing intricate details and stuff, like yeah, it's just a lot of practice, repetition. I did a little bit of college. My wife and partner also did college, so she has a shit ton of resources and stuff. I lean on her a lot. Yeah, but what's it called? Oh my god, I've never actually said your name. Internet icon? Well, intern. I'm gonna call you intern. You're my intern, bud. Intern had said it as well. There's a lot of like BTS, like behind the scenes documentaries, and like honestly, even like blooper reels that you see like behind the scenes. Yeah, it's a lot of that stuff. You just watch a lot of every time you see like a documentary come out for a show or a movie that you really like, just watch it. Anytime you see like a behind the scenes or even a director's commentary is also really interesting because then you get to hear the director talk about like, well, for this scene, we had to dress the actors up and then we had to sit them and light them and set the cameras and then we went, because that's probably all they would have to say about this scene. But yeah, there is a lot of like story beats that go into stuff like that. So I wanted to give you an answer because you gave money and I really appreciate that and I didn't want to leave you hanging. Yeah.
Things would be different.
Internation. Okay.
I'm just not ready. I mean, I have to at least talk to them to make things right.
You have to do what you think is right, of course. I do have a carriage waiting, so whenever you're ready to go.
Don't wait for me. It may take some time.
So it's actually funny because like Toph talking about like, yeah, I pissed off my friends and the people that like I taught. It's actually like a very valid conclusion for Toph to arrive to at this very point that like, oh, I made a mistake. You know? Like you ever meet somebody, either you've had this experience or you know somebody who has this experience where like you meet somebody and you hit it off and like sparks are flying and they're like, hey, I'm moving. I know we just met. I met you like literally a week ago, but I love you and I want to move away with you. So you do. And then like you have a big fight and they start to show their true colors and you realize, oh shit, this is bad. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be teaching you earthbending. And instead everybody's yelling at me because of who my parents are. So maybe I'm just going to leave, you know, like this feels very much like she made an impulsive decision because she did, to be fair. And then she like, it would be a very real and valid conclusion to come to where it's like, actually, this ain't for me, Chief. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before. Just saying, like the characters have really fucked over Toph in regards to like how they treated her, you know?
Take all the time you need.
There's also like a production thing, but like, goddamn, it is quiet during these talking scenes. It's really loud whenever they blow something up, but Jesus Christ, and they're just talking?
Just let's finish our tea together.
Is she gonna drug her?
Like when you were little.
You would not believe how many marriage proposals I've gotten since arriving here.
Men are the worst, aren't they?
Yo, preach, honestly. Although it is really funny to say that.
Like those two fools your father sent after you.
As you roofie.
I feel weird.
I should have come after you myself.
Her lie detector, she can't tell if people are lying in the show. I mean, she hasn't been able to, and it would have saved her a lot of time in the past. So if she reveals it later, it's a huge plot hole, actually. So as far as we can tell, that hasn't been something that's been established. In the cartoon, most definitely. She could tell when people were lying, but not in the show. Good note, though, Lazar. Yeah, I think it's particularly pointed. Like, fellas, let's be real, right? Most roofies that happen are because of men. So I just think it's really funny for her mom to be like, yeah, men are the worst, and then roofie her. It just, you know, like it's just funny. I see the gendered irony in the situation.
We could have done this a long time ago.
What was the point of leaving out the lie detecting, though? The show is not as cool as the cartoon, and they hate it. They left his mask on! Fuck me, man. Why? What purpose do you have to leave his mask on? Take the fucking thing off. You arrest Batman, the first thing you're gonna do is try to take his mask off. Now, Batman, in particular, has, like, protections in place. Like, even the Dark Knight had a little, like, sparks. You try to take it off, it hurts you. But, like, not in this time period, dude. You should just be able to take the mask off. Aren't you curious who the fuck this is? You're not gonna book him? You're not gonna, like, take his information? He has a really recognizable face. He's not like Li from the Xinjiang province. He's Zuko. You could tell that. Oh, now you take it off. Okay, great. I'm so glad that I ranted for a few seconds for no reason. Although, again, like, so you didn't book him then, you know? So is it feminist to have a roofie toff? Yes, it is a subversion of gendered expectations. I love it. Woman in Med's fields. Yeah, exactly. See, they took her shit off before she got here. Oh, so because Zuko was arrested before being invited. Okay, sorry. So let's go back, right? In the Crossroads of Destiny, this happens. What happens specifically is you see Zuko and Katara get put into these crystal caverns together. The way this happens is that Katara is arrested prior because she was trying to warn the Earth King of a coup. Specifically, actually, that Zuko and Iroh were in the city because she was like, shit, I just saw Zuko and he's been a bad person for the whole time. So that leads Azula, who is currently undercover as a Kyoshi warrior, to invite Iroh and Zuko to the palace for tea. In that scene, she then reveals herself and she's like, haha, I'm taking over Ba Sing Se. You can either help or not. I'm probably going to arrest you. And we have this wonderful scene.
I just love it.
Did I ever tell you how I got the nickname, the Dragon of the West?
I'm not interested in a lengthy anecdote, Uncle.
It's more of a demonstration, really.
But because the setup for getting Zuko kidnapped with this part is not here, we are likely not going to get that scene. And if we do, you know why, guys. You know exactly why. Because it wouldn't fit anywhere else. Like, he did this as a surprise attack because he was invited for tea. It was you know? So if they put this part in the show, we know exactly why. It's our one and only concrete theme that we've been able to pin down so far.
I'm sorry. It's my fault we're here.
I agree.
Who are you?
This'll be good.
You don't want to know.
You got captured trying to help me. Of course I want to know. I want to thank you.
You won't.
Now you really need to turn around. Zuko? Well, what do we do now? Fight to the death?
I'm not gonna fight you.
Oh.
With what? You don't have any water. So trivia question for you while we do this. Does anyone know when Katara learns that Zuko is the blue spirit in the cartoon? I'll let y'all stew on that.
Wow. You. You.
Crank
I'm
that
such an
soldier boy.
idiot.
You're not.
I thought you were good.
I'm trying.
Aang was right.
This is okay. This is really funny. This is actually extremely consistent for her character in the show. It's extremely consistent for her character. In season 1, I still have it up. Do you guys remember when she had her lovey-dovey talk with Jet? She had Jet described himself to Katara as we're the good guys, and that was enough for her. And so she like this obsession with a black and white dynamic, are you a good guy or are you a bad guy, is extremely consistent for Katara's character in the show. It is not for the cartoon, but it's actually really funny that way. You're all incorrect. The only time that Zuko, she does learn that Zuko was the blue spirit. I mean, sort of. I mean, she learns that there's this scene. This is in episode 312, book 3, episode 12, the Western Air Temple, when Zuko tries to join their group. Aang has this confession to make.
When Zhao had me chained up, it was Zuko who came in and got me out. He risked his life to save me. No.
So I guess it's never specifically revealed that it's the blue spirit, so I guess you all get a half point. But she does learn that the antics went on. So I hope that wasn't a trick question. You know what? You all get a point. Well, fuck it. Why not? I'm grading on a curve today. So yeah. But anyway, I just thought that was the most interesting part of this so far, is that like her insistence that like, no, you can't be a good guy is like really consistent. It's also extraordinarily juvenile. Imagine telling Walter White that he's a bad guy. Because like, is he? Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. You know, it's like you can't just do things like that. It's so fucking simple. You can't remember, like little Timmy, 4-year-old that you are, there are good guys and there are bad guys. It's like, it's juvenile. It's ridiculously juvenile.
They were all right. Everything I did was stupid and selfish.
Yes.
And I put us all in danger. And this
Also yes.
is what I deserve. To be
Only a little.
locked in a cave with a monster.
Only a little. No, wait. He stole food from a pregnant lady earlier this show. Yes, monster. He didn't even have anything to say.
My friend.
Okay, so let's look at what this looks like in the show. I mean, the cartoon. Oh, sorry. It makes noise when I scrub it, so I have to mute it during those parts so I can find the parts I need. In case you're wondering. How about this part? Let's see.
Why did they throw you in here? Oh wait, let me guess. It's a trap. So that when
So it is actually kind of consistent that he's very quiet during this conversation, but, you know, let's listen to what she has to say.
Why did they throw you in here? Oh wait, let me guess. It's a trap. So that when Aang shows up to help me, you can finally have him in your little Fire Nation clutches. You're a terrible person, you know that? Always following us, hunting the Avatar, trying to capture the world's last hope for peace?
So obviously the context is very different because she's not the Painted Lady yet, and he is not the Blue Spirit in this moment, but whatever.
But what do you care? You're the Fire Lord's son. Spreading war and violence and hatred is in your blood.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't? How dare you? You have no idea what this war has put me through. Me personally. The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
I'm sorry.
Do you know why he says I'm sorry there? Because it's not necessarily because he's feeling sorry for her, although he is, but it's because he also lost his mother due to the war.
That's something we have in common.
Sorry, I just did the thing where I over-explained. My bad. There's a bit more of this conversation. Let's see if part 2 of the conversation has any, anything else.
Even a player.
I'm sorry I yelled at you before.
It doesn't matter.
It's just that for so long now, whenever I would imagine the face of the enemy, it was your face.
My face. I see.
No, that's not what I meant.
It's okay. I used to think this scar marked me. The mark of the banished prince, cursed to chase the Avatar forever. But lately, I've realized I'm free to determine my own destiny.
That's actually interesting. Again, like I don't remember literally every word, but that's interesting because do you remember how he did that in the show? Except he did that with the blue spirit mask. That's why he's the blue spirit right now. He was telling Iroh, he's like, no, I want to do good, and like this mask is how I do that. And like it's interesting how he has those same feelings in the cartoon, but it's for his physical deformity, not for a mask that he puts on. Like the feelings are kind of the same. Like if you extrapolated the reasons and causes for like why he's doing things and base them on some element of his physical appearance, they're kind of the same. But it's one feels, literally scarred by war. The other feels like I bought this at a shop.
Even if I'll never be free of my mark.
Maybe you could be free of it.
What?
I have healing abilities.
It's a scar.
Okay, anyway, so that we'll probably get another scene later of them talking and she'll be nicer, so we'll save that for then. Now, Long Fang.
You must be wondering why I called you here today. The Earth King has become aware of a plot to undermine the security of the city. His Majesty has ordered me to weed out the conspirators, some of whom are at this table.
Where is General Sung?
General Sung is under arrest for treason.
Treason?
The Earth King has ordered the Dai Li to take control of the military.
This is a coup!
Now that the Supreme
Where's the
Commander
king?
has shown herself to be disloyal.
We demand to speak to...
So, with what we know of Azula's characterization, she's just gonna shoot him? Right? Like, that's what happens next?
To the king. Then we'll see who really holds the power here, Long Feng.
Perhaps I can illuminate that for you.
What do the Kyoshi warriors have to do with the affairs of Ba Sing Se?
Nothing.
Ooh, we got bad real fast, chat. Got bad really fast. This is actually... Okay, so do you remember how I said that Katara being obsessed with good and bad was very consistent for her characterization? This is very inconsistent for her characterization. Again, I'm not even talking about the cartoon. I'm just talking about the show. Azula understood politics. It was literally the only thing she did in season 1. In season 1, for any of you who didn't see it, she got auto aim. Yeah, she what's that McCree ultimate in Overwatch? It's high noon. No, so in season 1, for any of you who didn't see it or don't remember, she couldn't leave the palace. She was a big character in season 1, but she couldn't leave the palace. So the way that she communed and the way that she existed within the story, as much as I fucking hate it, was through politics. She manipulated... I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it. I don't remember exactly where it is. I've only edited it 1,000 fucking times. Is it episode 4? No? Alright, whatever, sorry. The point is, it's inconsistent for her characterization. She understands politics. It was literally all she did in season 1. So the fact that she right here is like, no, I'd rather not talk to these military generals and people who really, like, understand the inner workings of Ba Sing Se and get them on my side. I'd rather just annihilate them, is inconsistent within the show. We're not even talking about the cartoon, just for the show, right? So yeah, this is pretty bad. There's a lot of specifics to talk about. Yeah, she has no lead up for her lightning. In the cartoon, the only person... Sorry, not this episode. This episode. The only person who fired lightning that fast was Fire Lord Ozai. And I think he deserved it. Even then, that was a little bit slower, I guess, right? But yeah, that he fired lightning faster. It's actually a very fair detail that Azula can't fire lightning as fast as Ozai, because Ozai is literally the Fire Lord. He's really, really powerful. Extraordinarily powerful, actually. Here's Azula channeling lightning in the finale.
Show you lightning!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds before she's ready to fire. Now, granted, and we talked about this previously, she's channeling power through a very unsafe method, so she probably needs to take extra time. Here, let's look at a different example. One, two, three, 4, 5, ready to fire. So we're talking 5 to 10 seconds before you're ready to actually fire lightning, if you're not literally Fire Lord Ozai.
Have to do with the affairs of Ba Sing Se.
Nothing.
And it wasn't just one lightning bolt. Holy fucking shit. let's see if we can get a pause on that one, because holy shit, dude.
Nothing.
That is crazy. Yeah, the chain lightning. What? Holy shit. That's insane. It, like, if you actually looked at the effects, I know the baby heads are in the way, it jumped from this guy at this table to this guy on the other side of the table. Like, lightning does, like, that's not how lightning works. Holy shit. That is ridiculous. Holy shit. It's high noon, chat. We're fucking... Yeah, what are these perks? God damn, she got a fucking legendary from a loot box. Oh, what the fuck? You can't play against this. You gotta fucking patch this shit next update. Also, this is fascinating. Long Fang being really shocked by this. Okay, so this scene is absolutely nowhere to be found in the cartoon. I think it's about to end. Oh no, we got one more. Why doesn't she do that all the time? Hate to break it to you, she actually does. When they did the chase earlier this season, when she shot Iroh, she actually also did a wind-up about that time frame. I'm just shocked because, like, that was a really powerful lightning blast, you know? Like, if you're gonna be able to, like, whip out a pistol and shoot lightning really fast, you would expect it to only really hit one spot, but she shot lightning faster than Fire Lord Ozai did, and she did it at, like, 12 fucking people. That is absurd. She is absolutely the strongest character we've ever seen in the show, cartoon or show. Like, there's no contest. Oh my fucking god. She's gonna run into Team Avatar again and just do that again. Quick draw, boom, 5 people dead in front of her. Oh my god. And that's the question, chat, right? Like, that's why people have a problem with retconning and things like that, because the question always comes up, why didn't you do that sooner? Why didn't she do this during the chase? She had the Avatar and all of his friends right in front of her, and she chose to shoot Iroh instead, but she could have shot all of them. They weren't standing close enough together. They were literally in an arch around her. Like, there's no reason to not do that. So this is actually, it's not a retcon, I'm sorry. This is a plot hole, because it's something that was revealed later in the story that, if applied earlier in the story, would have made everything different. So yeah, like, you didn't do any training between then and now, you know? Like, it would have been one thing if, like, oh, I learned a new technique now that I didn't have then. But, like, she didn't. There was no we've actually literally never had a scene of Azula training lightning in the show. So why can she do it now but not before? And if she could do it before, why didn't she? Because it would have solved all the problems. We have a bona fide plot hole, chat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Usually we get retcons. Usually we get inconsistencies. Plot holes are harder to come by. We found one, chat. Chalk it up on the board. That's pretty bad.
I've changed my mind about our deal. I'll take the fugitive. And the Avatar. And the city. Ba Sing Se belongs to the Fire Nation now.
I don't know if it's just the acting or something, but, like, this doesn't feel as premeditated as the cartoon. Like, Azula was a planner in the cartoon, you know what I mean? Like, she had every fucking move stepped and planned, and, like, this just kind of feels like she's winging it.
Did you have anything to say about that?
Hey, Oxymoron. Good to see you.
No.
Dude.
Princess.
He's a cuck. Oh my god, this poor dude. Put him on a leash already. Holy shit. Long Feng was vying for control literally in the last scene he was in the cartoon. Oh my god. It's the famous scene. Everybody knows this quote. Everybody loves this quote. Hold on. I'll find it. Everybody loves this scene.
Now comes the part where I double-cross you. Dai Li, arrest the Fire Nation princess. I said, arrest her. What is wrong with you?
It's because they haven't made up their minds. They're waiting to see how this is going to end.
What are you talking about?
I can see your whole history in your eyes. You were born with nothing.
She actually already did this quote in the show because the show has no fucking patience.
Do you know? Well...
You've beaten me at my own game.
Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
We're probably gonna get that line in the show at some point. It feels like wrong to leave it out, but yeah. So this scene goes very different because Long Feng, fucking lapdog over here, is just like, yep, put me on a leash, take over the city, do whatever you want. I'm yours, princess. He's simping. He's simping hard for Azula, I guess, which is weird because he's twice her age. Okay, he's not actually simping. Okay, I'm gonna take that one back. I mean, he's simping in like a antithetical, in a logistical sense, you know, sweating immediately. Yeah, she's so cool. I know Azula in the cartoon. Who's like the least developed character in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon, right? Think about it for a second. I actually want to like make this comparison. It's weird, but I want to make it. Like, I think the best developed character in the Netflix show is Sokka. Now, if you pin him up against the least developed character in Avatar the cartoon, I still don't think he wins. And I guess we're talking about, like, I don't know, who would be the least developed character? I'd have to think about that one. They all have so much care taken into them, even like the small characters like Zhong Zhong, you know? Anyway, let's see how this lapdog gets on now.
As you were.
As you were. You're dismissed.
What do we miss?
Okay, I'm now confident that it's not just the outfits. Because, like, you see, Ty Lee has her outfit fitted a bit better. May is just, like, bulkier. And, like, I don't mind... Like, I definitely don't have a problem with, like, actresses having a few pounds or whatever. And, like, I'm not even trying to make a statement about that. But, like, she's just not she's not quite the body type of May that I come to expect. Because May specifically was, like, drawn to be sharp because she was sharp, you know? Like, she had a personality that matched her physical appearance. I don't know. I could say more about it. I don't need to. But we were talking about it in a previous stream, so... What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Is she hitting on Ty Lee? What is she doing?
What do we miss?
She, like, grabs her shoulder here. What? For what? Why? That's weird. Anyone read Mandarin? What's that say, chat? Oh, it probably says, they're gonna read it. It's Iris Tea Shop.
It's a good name.
What's the name of the tea shop? Oh shit, I'm blanking. Jasmine Dragon. Yay, the Jasmine Dragon.
Serene, but fierce.
To name something is to dream of its future and the place it will hold in the world. Bo, Ize, welcome to the Jasmine Dragon. Your usual.
I'll need a special mushi. I barely slept last night. Dai Li made an arrest outside my house. They found the painted lady.
And her sidekick.
Yeah, that guy in the blue mask, they got him too. That's what good deeds will get you.
Mushi, I'll take... Mushi?
He just ran away. That's so
My
funny,
tea.
actually. Are we gonna get a Momo scene? No way. They turned to Goth May into boring? Yeah. I think they could have done more with May. I think least developed might be Toph because she doesn't have to change as much as other characters do. That's an interesting point. She did join later, you're right. Interesting point. The Painted Lady, what? People who haven't seen the other streams, yeah. The Painted Lady is happening in Season 2. She's in Ba Sing Se because Katara wanted to do it there because... You know, watch the other streams about it. Can we go inside the Jasmine Dragon perchance, or nah? Well, we have...
is clear. For now.
Thanks for hiding us.
Why? He has seismic sense now. Why would he need to hide? He would be able to tell when they're coming. Right? Right? Someone tell me I'm wrong. If you can sense Appa under the floor, surely you can sense when somebody's, like, about to come to the door and arrest you. Surely. Show sucks.
Dai Li are everywhere today. And I found out the Painted Lady was arrested last night.
Katara?
She is the only reason why we're all still in this fight. Also, Toph Beifong left the city this morning with her mother.
She what? What about Sokka?
No sign of him.
Hyena, that's a really good question, and I hadn't thought it all the way through. I was trying to make a snap judgment about like the development of characters in the show, but these are all really good questions, and we don't have the time to go over them right now because we're only 16 minutes into the best episode of the seasons, guys. Come on, we gotta focus up. Everybody, focus up.
Dai Li have a secret prison underground. That has to be where they're holding them.
The seismic sense only activates during convenience. Man, do you really got to spell it out like that? I mean, you're right, but damn, do you really got to come for it like that?
One of us from Omashu could tail a Dai Li agent. We all want to help.
Dido, if you go back to the start of the stream, you can put it in like ×2 speed, and then when you catch up, you can put it in ×1, and then you'll be all caught up.
It's too dangerous.
I moved from Senlin to Gaipan, and the war followed. Then I moved to Omashu, and the war followed. Now we're here. We can't escape the danger. We have to face it.
Okay.
Why is Aang still running away? That's so funny. Like, he stopped running away from a fight in episode 12 of book 1, you know? After he realized, like, I'm the Avatar and, like, running away was the wrong choice. Like, he got over that shit really fast. And, like, in season 1, it takes the entire season for him to get over that. And, like, we returning to roots? What the fuck?
Plus one.
Okay. Just please. Be careful, Aang. And when you find Sai, just tell him.
Yeah. I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the characterization of Cartoon Aang. Like, Cartoon Aang would be, in this bizarro world situation, he would be making a plan, you know? He would be asking her, like, okay, so what is the plan? How are we gonna do this? And like, even if she said, like, I don't know, what do you think? Like, he would work through it, you know? He wouldn't be like, well, I don't know what to do, I'm confused. Like, he's a man of action, especially when it comes to his friends, you know? Like, Jesus. Who is this lady? She is the love interest for Sai. I forgot her name too. She had some kids who needed healing. That's where the Painted Lady came in. It's stupid, doesn't matter.
We have taken over military leadership of the Wall Guard, which means the forces are now under your command.
Hey, they're back in their old outfits. I complain about this all the fucking time, but what the fuck is Azula doing with her hands, dude? It's all she does. That's the only hand position she knows. It's just, she completely does it. All the time. Ugh. Anita, yes. Oh yeah, because I need a new name. It's also crazy that she changed into her Fire Nation outfit so soon. You may notice in the Crossroads of Destiny, she is in her Earth Kingdom outfit the entire fucking time. Because, you know, do you guys know what a political coup is? It's a takedown of a civilization or a government from the inside. If anybody saw her in a Fire Nation garb, they'd be like, wait, we're under attack. What are you talking about? It's just the little things, dudes.
The Dai Li have taken over military leadership of the Wall Guard, which means the forces are now under...
Azula used to keep her hands in the back, not in the front. She used to keep her hands where the fuck were necessary. Like, the point is, like, she, this is a good example. Look, she puts them on her hips. It depends on the circumstance. She puts them on her hips here. When she meets the Avatar for the first time, they're just by her side. But she just insists in the show, it doesn't matter what the context is. She just always. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck she's doing with her hands. Yeah, there's not really, like, she didn't have, like, a hand resting position, you know? She's not like House MD, where she, like, has a cane that she can walk with. She just, it changed depending on the circumstance. Where's the drill? Here's her walking again. You can tell from the fact that her hands are by her side that she doesn't have them in front of her. She just wants peace. You remind me of that Star Wars quote.
Oh,
it might be the actor. So no, in this instance, it would be the director, not the actor. The actor like might do that on a first time, but if the director didn't want it that way, or if the director like saw it being a problem, he would have pulled her aside and said, "Hey, what are you doing with your hands?" And she would have stopped. So maybe it was the actor's idea, but ultimately this decision falls down to the director. He or she has the creative control to say, "Hey, put your hands in a more normal fucking position, please."
Your command. We have also captured all of the Avatar's companions, but the Avatar himself eludes us.
Do you guys think Long Feng is gonna die? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that bro just bites the bullet this episode.
He will come for his friends.
I think it's another one of those stand awkwardly moments. I get it. It's hard to know where your hands are supposed to be. No, you don't get it, actually. Your hands are supposed to be where your hands are. It's not that complicated. Where are your hands right this second, Inter? Like, seriously, where are they? It's not that hard to just have your hands fall naturally, because they fall naturally. That's what they do. They're hands. Like, I know that... I don't mean to be too hard on her, and I don't mean to be too hard on you, but, like, it's just one of those things that it's like, what are you doing? What is this supposed to mean? What is this supposed to do? Yeah, hands on her hips more than anything. She was in control in a lot of her scenes. Return to Omashu, she has them on her hips a lot because she's observing. Look, she uses her hands to do things. I don't know. Look, they're by her side. She's just as regular ass fucking hands. It's not that complicated. On my keyboard, you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you just have your hands rest wherever they rest. Where are my hands right now? The one's draped across my my lap, and the other is on my mouse. It's just where my hands are supposed to be. It's not that complicated.
Else is captured.
And this is, I have to harp on this now because we're running out of episodes to talk about it.
Last night.
Yeah, I think her hands are... Wait. I think her nails are too long to have them anywhere else? No. I'm sorry. You've never had long nails before. They just droop by your side. You don't... Guys, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Where are my hands, chat? Where are my hands? They're just hands, guys. We're not overthinking it here. In the pockets. You have, I don't know, one like thumb in the pocket. Where do your hands want to be? It's not. This isn't complicated. Everyone's overthinking it. Hands are hands, exactly. All right, I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Someone else was captured last night. He had these.
Where is he now?
Does she recognize those swords? I'm trying to think. Why does she recognize those swords?
Lake Lao guy.
Oh, good, guys. We finally got Lake Lao guy in there, by the way. See, now they're behind her. Look, okay, that's the weirdest fucking choice. Now they're behind her. And you know why? It's because they want her hands on camera. What? That's the only justification I can come to why... You, guys, I'm not kidding when I say literally every scene she's in, her hands are in front of her like this. Now, only now, when we see a behind shot of her, they're behind her. What is going on? Who has a hand fetish in the production? Why do you need to see them in every shot? I'm losing. This is the stupidest thing to crash out over, but like I'm freaking out about this, guys. What the fuck is happening?
She was gonna kill Zuko.
Yes.
He brought her the swords.
Because like you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Like now they're behind her, but like if it really was a directorial or an actor choice, they would still be in front of her.
Yes.
You told her where Zuko was.
Yes.
A symbol of unity between our people.
What? A symbol of unity? Is it really that distracting? It's distracting to me, okay? Wait. All right. Talk about distracting. Hold on.
Yes.
A symbol of unity between our people.
A symbol of unity between... What? You're not... What the fuck is happening? A takeover of Ba Sing Se is not a trade agreement. You're taking over the city. Just kill this dude! You had no problem killing literally everyone else. Why not just kill the guy? Instead, I'm going to give you a flower from the Fire Nation because we can be such good allies and friends. What are you talking about? Who wrote this shit, dude? Oh my god. Why do you have to play at this? She just killed everyone who actually was loyal to the king. We know for sure that Long Feng is not loyal to the king. He was already doing his own thing. So why does she have to suck up to him now? If you were going to suck up to him, wouldn't you want to do that before you killed all the generals that work for him? You've already killed everyone who works for him. He doesn't have any allies anymore. Just fucking kill him.
Don't you kind of love Zuko?
What the fuck? I'm gonna shoot something.
Don't you kind of love Zuko?
Don't you kind of love Zuko? Oh my god.
Well, I love you.
Now kiss.
But I would have killed you.
Yep, we remember.
It's true.
What is happening? This is ridiculous. Someone who watched the original secondhand viewing on Netflix, that's who wrote this show? Yeah. Whoa, my god. This is so weird. Phew. The wigs in the show? Yeah, people had things to say about the wigs. They're something, that's for sure. Whew. Yeah, Mei and Zuko have 0 scenes together. They have to remind the audience. Yep, that's why we have this folder. So I'll put them both up just for people who don't know, because I've talked enough about showing and telling and not showing, and it's like the death nail of everything, because like god damn it, just fucking show me your story, don't tell me your story. And then the other one is because it was in the cartoon, because in case anybody needs a refresher, it's because there are so many decisions made for this show specifically because it was done for the cartoon. Like, no other reason. There's not actually any plot, like, driving reason why choices are made, except that it was in the cartoon, which is also applicable here. Like, they're having this conversation not because Mei and Zuko actually have had any scenes together, any chemistry, any history of having scenes together. It's actually just because it was in the cartoon. Like, there's no other explanation for that scene happening. I sure hope Lake Laogai is not at a lake. Like, I just desperately want Lake Laogai to be in these mountains, not at an actual lake. Anyone remember where Lake Laogai was in the cartoon? I do. Predictably, it was in a lake. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is a lake. Those of you who don't go outside might have a little bit of a hard time understanding, but like water mixed with sand and a beach creates a lake when it's not an ocean. This is not Lake Laogai. This is a bunker in the mountains. I cannot fucking believe how do you mess up Lake Laogai? It's in the name. It's in the fucking name. What is happening? This is like, you, at a certain point, you have to think, like, they're doing it on purpose, right? They're like, they're doing this on purpose. They're fucking with us, right? They gotta be. Wow.
I could bend that open.
Oh, hi, Momo.
Wouldn't be too hard. Maybe it'll be a little hard.
What?
It'll be a little hard.
die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm gonna refill my water. I'm getting lightheaded. Give me a second, guys. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I got cheesecake. I needed a reward. I cannot believe that this is this way. Okay. Let's go through it. So, we already established there's some pretty big problems with Lake Laogai not being a lake. Now, Iroh appearing has a few things that come to mind. First off, it is something that I mentioned in my Season 1 video, but you guys haven't seen it yet. I'm still editing it. It's the enter from stage left part. Like, there was no announcement. There was no establishing shot. Just Iroh, enter from stage left. It's literally the laziest form of anything that can happen, because with no explanation, no nothing, Iroh enter from scene left, and we're just gonna roll with it. We're just supposed to pretend like, yep, this is normal. How does Iroh know where to go is the other big thing on my mind. How did he get here? Well, okay, he ran. We saw him literally running. I'm okay with that. Who the fuck cares? Why does he know where to go is my concern. Also, yeah, somebody mentioned, how do you sneak up on Aang? You're not supposed to sneak up on Aang. You know? Aang is an airbending monk. He has the seismic sense now. And the thing that is really going to kill me is that he's just rolling in like he's rolling in like he's 5 minutes late to a movie starting, and he's like got his popcorn. He's like, hey, sorry, don't mind me. I'm here. I had to get my popcorn. Like, oh my god. Anyone else have anything else to say about it? We gotta keep moving on. Keep going on. 19 minutes in. What did you guys say when it happened? I can't believe. Where did he come from? Iroh, what up, buddy? Yeah, I can't. That's so fucking funny. Honestly, someone said jump scare. I really want to like cut him out of this scene. That like Iroh entering and like hushing is like it's really funny. That's like meme material right there. Can we? I want to make a meme out of that one. Holy shit. Show us how the cartoon did it. Good point. Okay, so they're friends now. Okay, so it is actually some season 1 knowledge. They had a few conversations they had a few conversations in season 1. When he was first captured in episode 1, they had a conversation in the prison cell. When he was then captured again in Omashu, they had another conversation. So the fact that they know each other, or that he would be like, hey, it's me, I'm joining you in, that is something that is actually like following up on season 1. I don't have a problem with them knowing each other. That's not the problem here. We have much bigger problems to address. So the cartoon. Remember earlier I talked about how he did the Dragon of the West demonstration. That's because Azula laid a trap to come get him. Zuko decides to go back in, and Iroh knows that means he's going to get fucking captured. He doesn't stand a chance. So he decides to...
Glad to see you're okay.
I need your help.
He decides to go to Team Avatar. Now, In the most technical sense, I suppose it is actually consistent that he knows where Aang... Okay, no, it's not, sorry. I'm trying really hard to help the show out here. Because I'm thinking, like, wait, he knows their home address? There's something different about knowing the address of where the Avatar lives, especially if it was going to be broadcast in Ba Sing Se, and knowing where to find Aang in the middle of the fucking mountains, dude. This is like... You guys ever play GeoGuessr? You ever, like, miss the mark by, like, 4 meters? It's so easy to do that, you know? You can just... How do you know... Does Aang have, like, an air tag on him? Like, he can just find him, like, his phone or something? So anyway, Iroh confronts Team Avatar because he needs their help saving Zuko, because he knows that there's good in him. And they know that Katara got captured too, so they're like, well, we can do the same thing at the same time. Iroh captured a Dai Li agent because Iroh is not someone to be fucked with, just saying. And they squeeze him for information on the Crystal Caves. And then we have this part.
Well, what do you know? There is an ancient city down there, but it's deep.
We should split up. Aang, you go with Iroh to look for Katara and the Angry Jerk. No offense.
None taken.
This show's so funny. So yeah, the scene we're about to get of them tunneling through the tunnel together was obviously set up. Yeah, he saw the flyer in the cartoon. Good point. Yeah, they had flyers in the... Zuko brought a flyer back to them, so he probably had their address. Imagine how frantic that must have been. You got a Dai Li agent in the back of your car, and you're, like, running into your apartment, like, fuck, where's that flyer? Where's that flyer? I gotta find where the Avatar lives, like, real quick. Good note there, boss. Yeah. It's almost like they actually had things very intelligently set up so that plot holes are really, really hard to come by in Avatar The Last Airbender. Again, not impossible. I actually don't know any off the top of my head. I would have to think about it, but... Like, I know that they exist. There are some inconsistencies in the cartoon. It is not perfect with a capital P. It's perfect with a lowercase p. Okay. One more time for the fans. We're going to see Iroh jump scare, and then we're going to keep going, because, oh my god.
Maybe it'll be a little hard. General Iroh.
Oh, hey, you come here often? I cannot believe that reaction. Oh my god. That literally is just like, oh, hey, didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, I didn't either. What are you talking? You should be like, what the fuck? How did you get here? Dude, Aang's reaction in the cartoon was freaking the fuck out. Not even that one. Look at Aang in the cartoon. Just the visual. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. They're like, what the fuck? And he knows where they live. He came to them in their home. Like, he should be like, how the fuck did you find me? Lance, can I torture you by bringing up the swords in Lake Laogai? Wait, can I torture you by bringing up the swords in Lake Laogai scene that you found last week? No. I'm already tortured by that. So you come here often? Yeah, I know. Like, that is how that sounded. It's totally the casual...
General Iroh.
General Iroh, how's the wife doing? Your weekend going well? Like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing?
What are you doing here?
I'm no general. Not anymore. I'm here for the same reason you are. A rescue mission.
Okay. We can help each other.
Wait, I'm brushing over... So, we know how Iroh found him. Did I sufficiently rant? How did Aang find this place? You know? How did Aang locate where Lake Laogai is?
But this isn't gonna be easy.
Some new friends of mine told me there's another way in. A secret door put in by Avatar Kyoshi.
Okay, let's go.
Glad that was uncomplicated. Also, we didn't, have any reason to show you that. We just figured Iroh having the knowledge would be fine. Wow, she just wears her full Water Tribe garb underneath her Painted Lady outfit? That's crazy. It's rapid fire now, guys. I cannot believe how much I'm just like, every fucking beat is something to talk about. This is the content you come here for. Oh my god. You're the Avatar. You can earthbend. Layla, did you miss the scene? Oh yeah, I mean, okay, so that is also really funny because yeah, like you don't need to use the front door. You can bend Earth. You can just like create a tunnel on the other side or something. You know, you don't need to use the front door. They didn't in the cartoon. Just saying.
You want help?
Not from you.
It's never gonna get us out of here.
Oh, really? It's not gonna get us out of the prison.
Also, I'm sorry. Wait, where did you get water from? Where did you get water from? What are you bending with? Did you have your water pouch on you? Because I don't see it. It usually goes over her shoulder.
You deserve to be in, and I don't.
Also, how did she get the paint off her face? I guess with the water that she shouldn't have because she's in prison and she's a waterbender. I cannot believe what a unbelievable fucking oversight that is. That they put her in jail with the element she bends. Also, these are not efficient jails. Like the Crystal Catacombs in the cartoon were crystal catacombs. They were part of a civilization. You heard what Toph said. There's an underground city here. This isn't a prison, which is why they throw Zuko and Katara here, because they're not earthbenders. What do you think would happen if you threw an earthbender in here as a prison? Just what do we think, chat? Please, wrong answers only. What do you think an earthbender would do if they were in this prison? What do you think an earthbender would do if they were in this prison? Why does this prison exist? This is an underground city. This is Lake Laogai. Surely you put earthbenders here, right? So, like, why... Or, okay, wait. If it's Lake Laogai... Lake Laogai is not a prison. I just realized. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lake Laogai isn't a prison. It's a brainwashing facility. You don't see any jail cells here. Oh, wait, you do. I lied. Neck. My bad. You see Appa here. Appa's in Lake Laogai. So it must be a prison for non-benders? Which I guess is how this would work. But I don't know. I'm just going to go back to my rock solid point of why the fuck did they give water to Katara in the prison? She's a prisoner. Don't give her fucking water. She's a waterbender. Earthbenders can't bend without hope. That's a comment. I love you, boss. That's a good one.
I trusted you.
Did you?
Was it always supposed to go this way? Did you always know it was me? Did you stalk me to find Aang? And is this the trap? You think he's gonna come down here and save me, and then you'll finally have your prize?
It's a more elaborate plan than I've ever come up with. I had no plan. When I saw the Dai Li attack you, I didn't think I'd just help. That's why I'm here.
Sure. I'm supposed to believe that innocent act from the son of the fire.
The show is just completely skipping the brainwashing thing? Yeah. Yep. The closest thing we got to the brainwashing was that Judy was, like, programmed, but we didn't get to see any of it. Jet did not get brainwashed. We didn't get to actually, like, have a brainwashing scene. Which is super crazy, actually, now that I think about it, because, like, it's one of the easily most recognizable things about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, if you asked 1,000 Avatar fans, like, what's a really recognizable moment, they'd probably say the brainwashing, you know? It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, I left this on the screen, sorry. But it is actually kind of crazy that they don't have a brainwashing scene. Like, you'd think it's a slam dunk, you know, as far as, like, oh yeah, this is, like, they're already pulling the, like, nostalgia, oh, you remember this part, right? So why wouldn't they do the brainwashing? Everyone remembers the brainwashing. It was the most fucked up part of the cartoon. Maybe not the most fucked up, but it's up there.
Lord. Spreading war and violence and hatred is in your blood. Whole generations have been lost because of your family's lust for power. Forests burned. Families separated. People that just don't exist anymore. Because of you. And your father.
Sorry, I already have a vocal stem for that when I do the video. She said, people that don't exist anymore. And I'm going to use the part from Avengers Infinity War when Dimitri, the dwarf, is like, yes, that's what killing you means.
And his father, and all the little men that go all the way back to Sozin. Every waterbender in my tribe has been taken or killed. Children, taken. Except for me. I hid so I lived. And I have to live with the guilt of that every day. I feel guilty because I lived. What do you feel? Nothing? How dare you? You have no idea what this war has put me through.
Me personally.
Me personally.
Yep. Oh look, guys, it's the part from the cartoon. Who said it? Iced official. So Judy is just not brainwashed then. It was implied. She, like I said, she had like a programmed aura about her, but like we never got to see her be brainwashed. We never got the Judy, the Earth King has invited you to like Lao guy part. Like none of that shit happened.
The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
Sorry. Holy shit, this is a fundamental misunderstanding of the scene. I don't know if it's because they just, like, don't have a fucking angle of her on her knees, but, like... Like, how impactful is this shot right here, right? Katara, when she says the Fire Nation took my mother away from me, she grabs her necklace. Look at this. Sorry.
The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
Are we just, like, not letting her have emotion? You're gonna let her say, like, her most emotional line in this episode with her fucking back turned? Who directed this? I'm not kidding. That is, like, inexcusable. I cannot fucking believe that. Like, from a directing standpoint, from a, like, get the performance you want out of your actors. Are you fucking kidding me? She has her back turned during her most emotional line in maybe the whole show. Or definitely the scene, definitely the episode, maybe the season. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's something we have in common.
What with the back shots? That's not a sex thing. Shut up.
We'll be the first
Speaking
to
of
use
sex things, 69 concurrent viewers. Nice. Hey, thank every single one of you for being here. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to pause, say I really appreciate each and every one of you being here for the finale of what is probably the worst season of television I've ever seen in my entire life. Not even from an adaptation standpoint. Like, this just sucks. So, this will be good. Good in a sense of, like, we'll all suffer together and we'll all grow closer because of it.
Stored in centuries.
So how did Zuko get captured?
He was caught in the act of doing something good.
I knew there was more to him.
Looking beneath the surface is the inside of the Avatar.
I've only made it this far because of my friends, but I pushed them away and they got captured. That's the insight of the Avatar.
I'm sure it wasn't all your fault.
Oh, it was. I was completely selfish, totally focused on what I needed. But I'm gonna change.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It
gonna
did go
do
through.
whatever
Sorry,
it takes
everybody.
to
We
make
lost
things
the
right
visuals
with
for
my
a second.
friends, to be whoever they need me to be.
No. Not only should you not do that, I'm pretty sure you cannot do that. If you try...
Actually, can I... As boring as this is, can I actually go back like 40 seconds? I did not listen to what they were talking about.
I've only made it this far because of my friends.
He said like Lao guys the other way.
I pushed them away and they got captured. That's the insight of the Avatar.
I'm sure it wasn't all your fault.
Oh, it was. I was completely selfish, totally focused on what I needed. But I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make things right with my friends, to be whoever they need me to be.
No. Not only should you not do that, I'm pretty sure you cannot do that.
Okay, so I have very split thoughts about this. Yes, I agree. Iroh should shut the fuck up because Aang should do whatever it takes to make things right with his friends, and that is a very cartoon trait. On the other hand, like, actually from a therapy standpoint, Iroh is kind of correct. You probably shouldn't, like, adjust your personality to make sure that you can fit in with your friends. Just, all you guys at home, don't do that. It's not good. Be yourself. It just so turns out that Aang, being himself, sucks. So you should change that. If yourself sucks, make yourself into somebody who doesn't suck. And then be yourself. Yeah, no guru. Good fucking point. Yeah, like, we no chakras either. Holy shit, how are we gonna do the end of this? we have 40 minutes left. They haven't established anything they needed to do the Azula shoots him scene. How are we going to do this? Because to recap, for anybody who may not remember fully, Azula fights Katara and Aang together. It looks like it's going well for both of them before Zuko joins them, and he joins on the side of Azula. He has taken her offer and he decided, I'm going to pursue the destiny of the Fire Nation. Within that scene, it seems like it's a fair fight for the most part. I mean, one-sided in the sense that Azula is powerful as heck, but then the Dai Li show up, and it's obvious that, like, oh, there's no winning this. We cannot fight Zuko, Azula, and 50 Dai Li agents. So, Aang does what he couldn't do in the episode before when he was unlocking the Avatar state. If you remember the episode before, when he was unlocking the Avatar state, he had a vision of Katara in chains because she had just been captured. And he leaves the state, and he leaves.
By choosing attachment, you have locked the chakra. If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at all.
And he leaves anyway. So, because of that setup, when they're kidnapped and cornered, he realizes the only thing that he can do is go into the Avatar state. That might be the only thing he can do to save everything. But
there's too many. The only way is to let her go.
I'm sorry, Katara.
And then he enters the Avatar state. He lets her go. And he's able to enter the Avatar state. And only during that moment does Azula fucking shoot him. So, can you guys see we're missing, like, all of the pieces that are going to make this happen? How the fuck are we gonna do this? Is she just gonna kill him? She's gonna pull a Doomsday with Superman and just kill the fuck out of him, and it doesn't matter if she does it while his back is turned? You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna conclude this? We have 40 minutes to, like, what? Leave and find the guru so you can lock your chakra? What is gonna happen? Oh my goodness. I'm excited.
If you try, you won't help them, and you'll lose yourself in the process. Real friendships.
Everybody loves chakras. It's my vocal stem. Every time I hear it. Where is it? I should make a marker of it.
Chakras, chakras. Everybody loves chakras. Chakras, chakras. Chakras and it is good. Yum.
Yay, chakras. Okay. Let's keep going.
Revive the truth. The best ones even grow from it. You must be who you are, but you must also let them be who they are.
This is apologia for being bad people. I'm sorry. It's just like everybody was in the wrong when they were yelling at each other last episode because they were all separate and doing the wrong things. And Iroh is like, nah, you can forgive them. And he shouldn't. He should be like, nah, we should all try a little harder to not be assholes.
But if they don't like who I really am?
That's something you cannot control.
Okay, again, seriously, for like anybody listening who might be a little insecure or on the younger side, Iroh is completely correct. Like from a therapy standpoint, like internalize that. You got to be yourself, and if people don't accept you, that's on them, not on you.
Have you been able to do that? To be who you really are all this time?
It's a lifelong project. I'm working on it right now.
It's a good answer. It's a really good answer, actually. It is interesting, though, because by this point in the cartoon, it didn't feel like a project, you know? Like, Iroh seemed to have a really, really good handle on who he was and who he was supposed to be and how he was supposed to interact with the world. And, like, the show is, very honestly, at the very least, you know, he's saying, I'm still a work in progress, which, like, is very realistic and very sweet, but, like, you know, it just seems like he's a little behind, you know? Like, he should be further along at this point. What if they don't like me? Aang, you've known Katara and Sokka for years at this point. Oh, oxymoron. You get the crown on that one. That one's good.
Apparently, Kyoshi used these same prisons in her time, hundreds of years ago.
Wait, how do you know that? Oh, because the White Lotus. Right. Okay, that's fine.
This is an avatar door.
This is a what? I'm sorry? Let's just run that back.
In her time, hundreds of years ago.
This is an avatar door.
This is an avatar door, chat. This is an avatar door. I cannot wait. Everybody, this is the avatar door. Wait, why is there an avatar door to Lake Laogai? Wait, because Kyoshi made the Dai Li. Actually, that does have an answer. I hate it, but it does have an answer.
We need to bend all 4 elements to open it.
Oh, and he doesn't know fire. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. I like game design moment. That's a good comment.
Lucky we ran into each other then.
Yeah, really lucky actually. Like, it shouldn't have happened lucky. Like, wow, good thing this wasn't complicated. So here's a question, right? Somebody said, game design moment. If you're gonna have a puzzle that gives you the answer right when you enter the room, why have the puzzle? Why have this door that you have to bend all 4 elements into if it's not actually a challenge? You know? Like, here's actually a really good example of doing the opposite in the cartoon, because the cartoon does everything better. When they get to Roku's shrine in the Fire Nation, to access the shrine, only a fully realized avatar or 5 firebenders needs to firebend 5 streams of fire into these heads. The structure and pacing of how this works is they make it to the door, they realize they can't do it, then they come up with a solution. The solution doesn't work, and they have to rethink their strategy and do it a different time, a different way. This is that they walked up to the door having the key already. So why even have the door? You know? I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this door. Wait. I gotta double check the door, hold on. Please show another wide shot of the door, hold on.
Wait here.
Wow. Okay. I want you to picture this door as a wall, right? It's a big wall with a circle in it. Then you have these little symbols that you have to put items inside that open the door. But on the reverse, when you get inside, there's a square outline. Like, you can see there's a wall right here because of the light. So the little holes would be right here, where my mouse cursor is. You guys see that? The little holes are right here. And right here. Because they're right next to the door frame. So where are they leading? This is the most poorly designed door I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. What are you talking about? Not even from a, like, world-building design. Like, from an actual construction point of view. There should be a vent right here where you put the fire. There should be a vent right here where you put the air. There should be a vent right here where you put the earth. There should be a vent right here where you put the water. But you just don't. You designed the door. But okay, it's even brighter now because we opened more of the door. Look at this. Look how big this wall is. Where are you putting the elements? They should be right here. Oh my god. I also have questions about, like, how the door works. Like, look at... So I feel like I was on board with this when you put water in the hole, right? Then you put earth in the hole. Fire I'm a little iffy on, but air definitely gets me. What happens if you just prop this open with a stick, right? Like, do you really need to be an airbender to open this door? Can't you just, like, kick it in with your shoe? Or can't you just... Like, what's stopping you from bending water into this door? I mean, honestly, what's stopping you from bending water into all the doors or earth into all the doors? How does this door know? How does this door tell? Is this door omniscient? Does this door... I quit. This is... I was on board with this door on paper. I was, but oh my god. Also, just for just in case we were all curious, right? This fire door that I mentioned earlier, when they do bend it, gears and shit actually move, you know? Like, the door has, like, contraptions that, like, the fire moves things for it. It's not just, like... Look, like, that was all triggered because the fire, like, I imagine, lit something or, like, melted something. I don't know, you know? I'm just fucking saying. Also, oh, Vile, that's actually a really funny comment to make. I know you're joking, but, like, it's an Avatar door. No, actually, this is an Avatar door. We've seen them before. We know what they look like. We had one for the Air Nation too. Remember? These are I guess these aren't Avatar doors. These are airbending doors, air master doors. Yeah, because like you need a master of air to do this one. Let's keep going.
Wait here, Momo.
All contraptions are inside the wall. No, it can't be. I'm sorry. You must have missed the shot. Lend me your eyeballs, Diana. Because this is what the other side of that door looks like. Do you see how much space is between this wall and this wall? Like, it's not like the wall is right here. The wall isn't pressing up against the door. The door has so much space between it and the wall. There is no contraption inside the wall because the vents would be right here. Like, I'm gonna have to build a diagram of this when I'm gonna have to build a diagram of this when I do my analysis.
Momo.
Yeah, wait here, Momo. Good job.
No, I know. It was that flippy girl with the Kyoshi disguise. She did this jabbing muscle bending thing. That's why I can't move now.
Of course.
But at least I'm here with you, Sai.
That's true.
Now kiss.
Together we can get out of here.
That's not possible.
What are you talking about? Anything's possible for us. And for you. You're the smartest guy I know.
I've tried. Nobly, valiant.
Nate, I will push back on this only a little bit. There have been shown to be materials in the Avatar universe that are not made of rock and you can't bend them, but they look like stone, like this one. This is in the finale. So it is very possible, I suppose, that the rest of the door was made out of that material and you can't just like bend it open.
When they first arrested me, they interrogated me at the palace, but I gave nothing up. So they locked me in the highest tower. I demanded to see the king. I understand loyalty, of course. I have some status. But they said, you'll never see the king. So I said, I have important information that could save the world. And they laughed in my face. Ha 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 ha! And then slammed the door with bending. So it was extremely loud and unsettling. But then I asked myself, what would Teo do? And despite my low morale,
What would Teo do? Probably get pushed down the stairs because he's in a wheelchair. Sorry to break it to you, but that was a really bad joke. I'm gonna be silent for a few minutes. That was a bad one.
A bold escape attempt. How? Bed sheets tied together and flung out the window.
Brilliant. Use what's around you.
Disastrous. I miscalculated the distance.
No.
But then I tried again, this time with explosives.
Blasting jelly?
More homemade. It was a little too homemade. My eyebrows only just started growing back.
Oh.
If you like that, wait till you see my finger-safe knife sharpener.
Nope, this is the wrong clip. I'm sorry. It's because of a cartoon. This joke about his eyebrows growing back is just directly from the cartoon. I don't have time to find it. We're just gonna keep going.
Then what?
Inspiration struck. A disguise.
Yes!
I was caught immediately.
No!
Yeah, apparently I'm quite distinct looking. It's...
Oh. Okay, so this scene is being carried only because these two are both the best actors in the show. That's the only reason it's mildly entertaining. Because it's really no different than the other parts of the show. It's like a shot, reverse shot. They're just talking about shit again. But at least the actors are good. At least we have that going for us this time.
Silo,
I
help,
got you.
Well, then you came up with a new plan, right?
No. Then they moved me down here. And I gave in to despair.
They do have good chemistry, you're right.
My son is out there fighting a war. Amita. And we just found each other, and now I've lost her. And then when you and the Avatar needed me, I failed.
But that's good science. You failed. Every failure is an opportunity to learn. You have to fail 100 times to find one thing that works. Then you have to fail 100 more to find the next piece. You have to fail 1,000 times, and only then you can succeed.
I don't know if this necessarily poses any like problems, but I guess I just wish that it was Sai giving this speech to Sokka, because we talked about this in the past streams too, this like mentor-mentee relationship that Sokka gets to have with a lot of people, and like I liked the one that was going on with Sai and him, where like Sai taught him there's more than just being a warrior. I think that's really neat. So like I wish this was just a little reversed, but I mean overall it's fine. I mean if it was slightly more developed, I think this would fit perfectly, because then it's like, oh, hey, he can give back to his mentor, right? But it just like it was missing maybe like one or two more scenes of these two actually doing mentor stuff earlier in the season that I can't. It feels a little hollow just right now, you know?
Look around you. The walls are stone, the doors are metal. We aren't benders.
Do you think they're going to do metal bending? I think they're just going to skip metal bending. Wait, no, Toph was captured by herself. I mean, unless her mom put her in a metal box, which would be really fucked up. We're not getting metal bending.
We're gonna die here.
The walls aren't pure stone, they're crystals too.
Genomite is made of rock candy.
You're right.
Yum.
It's not all stone.
The crystals have different chemical properties than stone, right?
Yes.
Yes!
We can find a way to dissolve them.
Yes!
And then maybe find a way out of here.
Yes! Let's get to work!
I'm sorry, find a way to dissolve them? What tools are you guys working with? You're in jail. I kind of had a problem before when he was like, so first I tried explosives. Like, what the fuck do you mean you tried explosives? You're a prisoner. What are you talking about?
You are my best student. Maybe my best teacher. All right, come.
Yes.
Come on.
Do they feed people in the catacombs? No, it's the rock candy. You can survive off that shit forever.
My mother was good. She saw the best in people. Even in me. She was gone before I looked like this. This scar. Everyone who sees it makes assumptions about me. They make up stories so it's easy to pass in the Earth Kingdom. I look like a victim. No story they come up with is anywhere near as terrible as the truth. My father did this to me.
That's a lot of silence.
Do
Holy
you know?
shit, the emotional cueing. The sad violin, what the fuck? That shit kicked in like a truck. You guys hear that? Maybe I'm really privy to this shit, but like, listen to that. That shit kicked in like that.
My father did this to me.
Fucking violin.
Do you know how hard it is for a firebender to get burned?
Hey, trivia for you guys. Do you guys know when Zuko revealed to Team Avatar or Katara when he got, or sorry, who scarred him?
Really burned. Scarred. For life. He has to let down his basic defenses, the instincts he's born with. It's like a waterbender drowning.
Not exactly. Like, I see what he's getting at, but I don't know. That doesn't quite sound right.
My father may have scarred me. But deep down, some part of me believed I deserved it.
So all of your answers are very good. Some of you got it. You're correct. He never explains where his scar comes from to Team Avatar. Maybe he explains it like later, but and then Layla said maybe it's when he's trying to give an example to Aang in the finale. We can look there. I don't think that's what happens, but we can check. No, because they just talk about Sozin's comet here. Wait, okay, there's one line in particular. Okay, and some of you help me. He does talk about his scar with someone, but I don't remember who. He says, my father decided to give me a permanent reminder on my face, but I don't remember who he says it to, and I don't remember the context. Was it in the beach? It might have been in the beach. He might have only talked about it with Azula. Oh, yeah, because he says bad skin.
No, you don't. You're stuck in your little Ty Lee world where everything's great all the time.
Zuko, leave her alone.
I'm so pretty. Look at me.
Hang on, I don't know where it is specifically. Here it is.
Normal teenagers worry about bad skin. I don't have that luxury. My father decided to teach me a permanent lesson on my face.
Sorry, Zuko.
It's actually really funny that, like, if Azula hadn't told them, this is a reveal to Ty Lee and May. You know? To be fair, I don't know if he'd want to talk about it very much. But yeah, I don't think he ever explains this to the gang. I think he just explains it to these guys. And I feel like he only feels comfortable doing it because Azula's here, honestly. Which sounds a little weird, but, like, she was present when it happened, you know? So it's like, at least she can back it up. I don't know. Something about that. But yeah, I don't think he ever explains it to Team Avatar. These violins
Part of
again.
me let him.
Oh, right. So he was saying it's like a waterbender drowning. I don't know. Do you get like a passive fire resistance being a firebender? I always kind of thought you did. Because, like he said, it is really hard to get burned, and, like, firebenders play with fire a whole lot. Like, we see them, like, take direct fire punches. I don't know. That's something that was never directly acknowledged, but I'm not totally upset with it in the in being an element here. I'm just a little upset with him being, like, it's because I put my defenses down. Whatever.
Because my father hates me. Everybody else does too.
My daddy was mean to me.
Those Fire Nation defectors, they would hate me if they knew who I was.
Oh, wow, look. See, he's already got his, like, season 3 hair. Like, he could definitely grow it out more, but, like, look, he's got long hair. We're getting there early, chat.
Why were you defending them?
Because they were helpless. Why were you?
Same reason.
I bet $1 that she will say, I will never turn my back on people who need me, because that's what she says. Because I was in the cartoon, that's what she said when she was the Painted Lady.
For so long, when I saw the face of the enemy, it was your face.
No matter how much
hate it more.
That's not what I see now.
That's a weird remix.
I see someone in pain. Someone who needs healing. This is water from the Spirit Oasis. It's been
So you guys may have forgotten, she was given this at the end of season 1 and literally hasn't mentioned it in season 2 up until right now.
known to cure the deepest and most dire of wounds. Or maybe even those that reach back generations.
Okay. We're just saying shit now.
Can I try to heal you?
Jordan, I think so. And what I'm saying is I actually don't have so much of a problem with that. Like, yes, and that's okay.
I am expecting full regalia for all officers. There you are, Cultural Minister. This is General Vin Tran. He will be the steward of Ba Sing Se in my absence. Speak to him as you would me.
So, Wicked Pie, there are wounds that stretch back generations. Like, that is a real thing, a real concept that can be addressed, but not with physical healing. Just saying, you know, like, if you're going to talk about, like, because, like, the kind of healing she can do is, you know, oh, I got a cut on my arm. I splashed some water on it and it's better. You know, like, she can't, like, I don't think, maybe she can, I don't fucking know. I don't think she can waterbend your head and, like, heal PTSD. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it works like that, which is what my problem with it is. Like, generational trauma is a real thing. Wounds that stretch back generations are also a thing. Ask the Native Americans in America. But, like, there's something to be said about, like, the kind of healing she does. So, like, it not matching that. So it's like a weird thing to say. She's just saying shit. She's just saying, like, whatever.
Cultural Minister, let's ensure that all thoroughfares are clear of debris, and that any mobile vendors will be kept away. We don't want any disruptions.
If she is mentioning
Cultural
genetic
Minister.
illness, it's not relevant now, because he doesn't have a genetic illness, he has a scar.
I'll see to it.
When our forces arrive, I expect your men to be deferential to mine. From the highest rank to the lowest.
Yeah, Long Fang Turncoat.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh, fuck me, we are doing it, guys.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war.
No candle, no chair, no setup. Also, this is so lazy because they're just having her repeat there is no war in Ba Sing Se. When they got to see this in Lake Laogai in the cartoon, it wasn't just that one fucking phrase. They had other things they were teaching them.
I'm Chu Di. Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
I'm Judy. Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
We're so lucky to have our walls to create order.
We're so lucky to have our walls to create order.
I think there might be a cell
See, like, they taught them, like, a whole fucking script, not just that one word over and over again. That's fucking crazy. Also, the only reason you could do this scene, this shot right here, is because a few episodes earlier, you had this one. Where they did actually brainwash Jet, you know? Like, they primed the audience for this. They got them ready for, like, understanding what's happening. Because if you just saw this out of context, it would be a little strange. It's like, wait, what the fuck's wrong with them? But because of the context, you knew, like, oh, right, they got brainwashed, just like Jet did. What is happening here? It looks like she has dementia, and he's, like, testing her for it, you know?
In Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
And it's just one fucking woman. It's just one fucking girl. What a waste of time. Ugh. I hate it.
No war in Ba Sing Se.
There is 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 no war in Ba Sing Se.
The mascara dripping.
No.
Eye makeup.
There is no
a good
war
take, though.
in Ba Sing Se.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. There
This
is
is
no
weird.
war in Ba Sing Se.
This is like uncomfortable for the wrong reasons. It's people use the word a lot, but this is really forced. Like, I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, right? But the only reason they're doing this is because it was in the cartoon, and like I can't stand that. Like this is crazy. Hang on, I just want to size these up a little differently. But like this is insane because like this isn't normal, right? This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like the way it should be. Even just watching this without the context of the cartoon, this just like doesn't feel right. It just looks like he's torturing her. Like that's what it is. It looks like he's torturing her in that scene. It doesn't look like they're being tortured here. Like they're being tortured in a, you know, existential way. But like there's no pain happening here. They're not in danger of their lives in this scene. But here, she looks like at any moment she's gonna get fucking shot in the back of the head.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, this is torture porn.
There
This is like
no war
unnecessary.
in Ba Sing Se.
Looks like you could use a little more time down here.
Please, please don't leave me here. Please, please. I can do anything. Ready, jump to the minister. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. There is no war.
Anyone remember Star Trek: The Next Generation? There was an episode where they kidnapped Captain Picard and they made him. They would flash 5 lights in his face, and they would break him down to his most primal components, so that you could trick him into believing that there were actually 4 lights when there were actually 5. And like, sorry, I like that one, and it's so much better done. And like, I just think of good things when I look at bad things. So.
Okay, be precise. We're losing eye.
We just need a chunk of crystal so we can analyze and experiment with whatever we have on hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea?
It's the best one we have.
Sokka. Not now, Aang.
Aang!
Oh.
Wait, where did they get a key? Sorry, they just opened that door? Did they just leave this shit unlocked? Where did you get a key from? Sorry, we're just gonna brush over? How the fuck did you get in here?
So glad to see you, man.
Me too. Sokka.
I know.
Reminds me of 1984. I'll give you a better one. Back in Soviet Russia, when when Stalin was in power, what they did to dissenters was crazy, because they would put them in gulags until they believed that like the Soviet Union was the best that the world had to offer, and only when they could believe it would they kill them. They broke their entire being. And then they would not even let them get away with it. Like, they would take no chances after that. Like, you need to believe it to die. It was crazy.
It's good. We're good. We're good, right?
He's with us on our mission. Trust me.
Has Sokka ever met Iroh? He's met him quite a few times in the cartoon. Like when June kidnaps them, for instance. Like, Iroh's right here and they're right here. I'm trying to remember. I don't think they've shared any scenes together in the show. So he shouldn't actually know, like, who he fucking is. Because even in the scene where they arrived at the South Pole, Iroh didn't go to his village. Okay, episode 1, nothing. Episode 2, nothing. Episode 3, no. Episode 4, no. Episode 5, no, because they were in the spirit world. Episode 6, they were still in the spirit world. Episode 7, they were at the North Pole. So, like, how does Sokka know who Iroh is? He shouldn't. This is the same thing that happened with Jet. Actually, whatever.
Zuko was
the chase. The chase. You are correct. You are correct. In this season, they met up for the chase.
Also taken.
I know it's hard to believe, but my nephew, there's good inside him.
Let me know when there's good outside of him.
Sokka.
Hey, that's a quote. Let me find it.
Sing Se.
She must have Katara.
She has captured my nephew as well.
Then we'll work together to fight Azula and save Katara and Zuko.
Whoa there. You lost me at Zuko.
I know how you must feel about my nephew, but believe me when I tell you there is good inside him.
Good inside him isn't enough. Why don't you come back when it's outside him too, okay?
Katara's down here.
It's a good line. I'll give it that.
If you can help us find our friends and get out of here, I'll believe whatever.
All right, let's go.
Also, we haven't seen Toph in like 40 minutes. Where the fuck has Toph been?
And I was given this water in the first place.
Toa Sims, dude, you gave $5? Thank you so much. You didn't even leave a message. You just gave $5. You fucking Chad, put the money on the table and walk out. You're the best, dude. Thank you so much.
Because it was meant for you.
I don't deserve it.
Thanks for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it.
You will.
Toph wants out of the show. Yeah.
Stay away from her!
Sokka! Stop! He helped me, that's why he got arrested.
He what?
Get your hands off me before I burn them off.
Zuko, both of you. He's been helping people, I've seen it.
Yeah, so the reason I brought up Toph is because it seems like Sokka is going to be present for the fight with Azula, you know? Like in the cartoon, it was Aang and Katara versus Sokka. No, sorry, my bad. It was Aang and Katara versus Azula and Zuko. But it seems like Sokka's going to be present this time. Sadly, I got to go. Star, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate it. You can watch the VOD when it's over. We should be copyright protected because we have the floating baby heads.
I'm sorry.
Yay. Everybody made up. Everybody's all better.
Gotcha.
Katara's really pretty. She should put her hair down more often. Holy shit, she's beautiful. Sorry, I'm simping only a tiny bit. She has a really pretty smile. Her hair is gorgeous. Damn, she's really pretty.
Coast is clear. Is this everyone, or do we have more rescuing to do?
Toph left the city with her mother, but Appa's in a cell somewhere down here, and we're gonna get him. What are you two gonna do?
He helped me find you.
We should all get out of here.
Yo. Wait, what if Zuko joins the team now? Right? We've already fucked up enough of season 3. What if you just have him join from the get-go? Huh. Oh, right, Appa. I forgot about Appa, too.
Katara. I just need to say I'm sorry. I was being really unfair, and I never should have pushed you away.
It's okay. I'm sorry too. But we better
Please,
go.
just wait. I need to say this. If you took all of this away, and I wasn't the Avatar, and you weren't a waterbender...
Olive, welcome back. Honestly, as far as like egregious stuff, you missed an Avatar door where you had to bend 4 elements into it, and then we saw the backside of the door and it was like nothing. So it's like you really didn't need to. It didn't make any sense. Other than that, things just kind of progressed in the way you would expect. Everyone's saying sorry to everybody now, which is something that didn't have to happen in the cartoon because everybody was perfect and infallible. That's an exaggeration. But the only reason they're apologizing is because of the shit that happened last episode, which didn't happen in the cartoon because the cartoon was better than that. So let's keep going.
We didn't need to save the...
Honestly, I want a really big fight scene because I have to pause less during the fight scenes. Have you guys noticed they're doing like no fight scenes in this season? We had the one for the chase, and maybe like if you want to count the Blind Bandit one, but then that was it. There's like nothing else. What the fuck else as far as like fight scenes were there? Oh, there was the serpent for the Serpent's Pass. And now we're going to do Crossroads, hopefully. And like what other fights were there? That's like 5 fights across 7 episodes. What else is there? That's crazy.
World.
Oh yeah, Iroh can teleport now. It's awesome.
We would still be friends.
He said teleport? Yeah.
Of course we would.
I'll go over it again at the end. It was
No argument
too funny.
could ever change that.
Yeah. I can feel him. Appa's this way.
Can you feel him? Can you? Now you have seismic sense? I'm sorry, is seismic sense determined by the plot? or is it like an emotional I can feel because my friend is there? I hate it.
Cards.
You're not even fucking hiding. What are you doing here? Oh, are they gonna free Judy because they accidentally got her there?
Judy. Hey, we can get you out of here. You can come with us.
No, they're gonna do the 1984 thing where they're like, no, I can't. Big Brother is all. I can't leave yet.
The Avatar's here! Don't let him get away!
Close enough.
The Avatar is here!
Good, make sure you're there when it- Okay, good, we got fight scenes good. Okay. Okay. They did put her in a metal box! Okay, so the reason this was, like, okay in the cartoon was because the people who put her in a metal box weren't her family, right? It was the Boulder and... Or, sorry, the guy who owned the ring. I've talked about this before. These two fucks, right? These chuckle nuts? In the show, it's her mother. Her mother put her in a metal box. That's so fucked up. That's, like, insanely fucked up. What the hell? I thought she would just wake up in the carriage. Wait, where was this box? It wasn't on the back of the carriage. Where is this box? Is it in this part? Like this half, and then this half is for other people? What is happening? Wait, no, that's the chuckle nut. Oh boy. Wait, that's not the chuckle nut. Everyone looks the same to me. He's wearing the same outfit, okay? Get ready for the funniest dialogue? I'm so ready.
You poisoned me!
It's crested lark poppy. I use it for beauty sleep. Don't be so dramatic.
I'm your daughter! And you kidnapped me?
Yes. You're my daughter. I'm glad you realized that. After a time, you'll be grateful for what I did for you today.
Could you just reach your hand out this box and pull the lever? Look at how this box is designed. Couldn't you just reach your hand out and like pull that lever and open the door?
The planning, the excuses, the lengths I've gone to protect my only daughter from herself.
I'm not your property! You lied!
She gave her amped NyQuil? No, it's what's it called? Poppy seeds. It's opium. They give him opium.
You lied! You don't care! You never did! You never wanted me.
You should have just aborted me, Mom.
You're ashamed of me. And why? I mean, you don't even know me. You don't even know me.
Where can I get some of that? Poppy seeds in high doses.
Right, dude.
Opium's a drug. It's also called heroin, I think.
Do.
So maybe don't play with it.
They know who I am. I know who I am.
It paused. It's buffering. What a great time to buffer. I was gonna let the whole scene play out because I kind of want to examine it from like, I want to take a different approach with this. I want to look at it from just the show. You know, I don't want to immediately dive into like, oh, show us how the cartoon did it. See, that's the thing. I will, But I don't want to immediately go there. I want to look at it just insulated to the show and see if that's any better. Hold on. I have to, where is it? This one. Hang on. I might have to refresh the page. One sec. I just have to refresh the page. That was a really climactic moment to get a buffer on, but 1 second, everybody. Okay. Here we go.
That's impossible. I'm Toph Bayfar, and I invented metal bending. I'm the greatest earthbender in the world!
That's wild. I'm kind of in shock. Oh my fucking god. That was crazy. Wow. Do I... All right. Take your time. Yeah, I need to think about this. So like I said, I wanted to analyze this just from a show perspective, right? You know? Let's just put aside just for a second the cartoon. And we'll come back to it 1 second. It's on the shelf. It's not going anywhere. It's just right here. Just hold it there for a second. So you have Toph, who's an earthbender, we know that. And she presses her hands against the metal and she can see it. What this tells me is that her seismic sense is not about earthbending. It's just about any surface. Like Daredevil, right? How he can just see things because of the echolocation. Like, she can see on any surface. So when we eventually get up to like a wooden cell, right? So that she can't metal bend it, she'll be able to see that too, because she can just see anything she puts her hands on. That's what this is telling me. Like, from just the show perspective, put the cartoon aside, the impression I'm getting is that she can just see everything. Like, I'm not, especially because there was no dialogue about like the bits of earth inside the metal. Like, the explanation for why she can do this is just, well, okay, the explanation for why she can see all of that is just because she can see everything. She's not actually blind. She can see whatever she touches. That's the impression I'm getting. The fact that she could do this, I guess she says, I invented metal bending. Which, like, sure? It just feels very, wow. So that's the show. That's the show in a bubble. Now, compared to the cartoon, right? Let me find it. It's while, Guru Patik is talking about the chakras. We're gonna watch a little extra. I don't know exactly where it is.
And is blocked by...
Hold on. We don't know which chakra this is.
The chakra of truth.
No, he already did that one, so we're moving past that one.
The sixth pool of energy is the light chakra, located in the center of the forehead. It deals with insight and is blocked by illusion. The greatest illusion of this world is the illusion of separation. Things you think are separate and different are actually one and the same.
Like the Four Nations.
Yes, we are all one people, but we live as if divided.
We're all connected. Everything is connected.
That's right. Even the separation of the four elements is an illusion. If you open your mind, you will see that all the elements are one, four parts of the same whole. Even metal is just a part of Earth that has been purified and refined.
This is the core detail I think that is missing, is that, like, number one, the explanation of literally any kind, but number two, you know, the bits of Earth that are actually in metal. Because, like, when she did the seismic sense in the show, like, I'm not, like, I see the tiny little specks here, but, like, if I'm just watching from a show perspective, what the fuck even are these? These are just specks. They're all over the place. I don't know what they are. You know, it's not actually, like, displaying what the show wants to display.
Come on, metal fudge.
She also doesn't get it on her first try, should be noted.
Woo! Toph, you rule.
So, yeah. Yeah. Toa Sims, another $5. You say, I'm sorry for your suffering. It's not okay. $20 more and it'll be okay. I'm kidding. It's fine. Don't give me any more money. Really appreciate the donation. Seriously. $5 I really appreciate it. And let's get this line delivery one more time, chat. I mean, like, this is up for Oscar nomination for sure.
That's impossible. I'm Toph Bayfong, and I invented metal bending.
It's really bad. I don't think she ever says that line.
It's another one of her tricks.
There's a giant hole in the box. How is that a trick?
It's not. It's the real deal.
Something I really love about Toph's earthbending style is that she can bend backwards. Like, look at this form that she does here. She can bend backwards because, like, what's the difference in facing forwards or backwards when you can't actually see out of your head? It's really cool. It's a cool detail.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget it.
Wow, I can't believe she doesn't have the line, I just invented metal bending. That's crazy. So this is ridiculously bad. I don't think I need to go into any more on, like, why this is really bad. Everybody seems to know already, so we'll just move forward.
I'm the greatest earthbender in the world!
Now, where is she gonna go is the question, because, like, in the cartoon, this happened before the Crossroads of Destiny, you know, so she could meet up for the Crossroads, but, like, it's already happening. We're already deep in it. Second screen ass show. Yeah, I know, right? Vile, you bring up a really good point. You said this show feels like those memes of Avatar if it was made by a AAA company. It so does. Oh yay, more inconsistent seismic sense.
He's through there.
Ha! God damn it.
I've kept an eye on him. We can all get out of here together.
What?
Princess Azula has taken control of the city.
Azula? Azula here? How?
She came here for you. I did what I could to protect you from her. The military is destroyed. And she's going to open the gates and the Fire Nation will march on the palace. Our only hope now is to run and fight another day.
Did you really think I would ever trust you again? You betrayed us all. If Azula took over, it's your fault.
I did what was needed to protect the city.
So this is all massively show exclusive. There's no comic origins or cartoon origins for this. We got to speed along, so I'm just going to keep it rolling.
To keep the war outside the walls. Everyone in Ba Sing Se lives in peace because of me. I shoulder the burden. I do what must be done. And you understand that.
No. Because I care about the people. All you care about is having power and using it to save yourself. I would never help you escape. And I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna stay here and stop Azula.
You will never defeat her.
You are too kind, and that makes you weak.
You know, something crazy that I thought about, like, the last few episodes, but, like, it's really being brought to a head here. Can Longfang earthbend? He can, for sure, in the cartoon, but we've never seen this guy do it. Good acting from this guy, though? Yeah, Longfang pulls it out for the acting.
You'll see that I was right, Aang. You can't win.
Yeah.
Run! Run while you still have a chance!
Where was Aang kind in this season? He was kind to Longfang. Why even lock doors if you could just break them open with a big gust of wind? Oh, now he cares about keys. Before he didn't. Before he just opened shit. I missed you, buddy.
Missed you so much.
You didn't even get the line right. They honestly have some really good actors. The writing is this bad? Yeah.
I know.
Okay, we talk about like it being a video game. It really is a video game. He walked up, pressed E on Appa, and all the shackles fell. He didn't actually have to like take them off of him. That's crazy. Press X to free Appa. Hi, Momo. Welcome back.
I need to go save the others. And I'll be right there behind you. We're together forever. Promise.
Fortunately, Appa isn't a character, so how are we supposed to care? Yeah, he's a loose end, which is why he's opening the door and then he's gonna go back inside. Because, like, well, I just have to save Appa and then, like, everything will go back to normal. They could literally have not had Appa kidnapped, not had this scene, and just saved 15 minutes. Like, there's no reason to do this.
Appa, go.
Go. Go, chat. Anyone know how to get a bison to fly? Just out of curiosity. Anybody know? I know it's really difficult, hard to remember. Does saying go work, chat? Appa, go. Does it work? Anybody? Anybody know? Because I do. Because of course I do. It's almost like there was a whole fucking scene dedicated to it in the cartoon.
Go. Fly. Soar.
Please, Appa. We need your help. Aang needs your help.
Up. Ascend. Elevate.
Sokka doesn't believe you can fly. But I do, Appa. Come on, don't you want to save Aang?
What was it that kid said? Yeehaw. Hup hup. Wahoo. Yip yip.
Sorry, I know that was a little long. I just need to watch a good show every now and then. Yeah, he did just say go. Although, okay, fuck me. In the sake of consistency. For the sake of consistency.
Get out of here! You have to find Aang! We'll be okay!
Although, wait, did she say yip yip? Because he's already flying by this point. Hold on.
Afraid of fire, I see. That's good. You should be. Go, Appa! Fly away from here!
Okay, so, I mean, I guess there's that. But at the same time, there's, like, literally danger in front of him, you know? Like, in the equivalent example, when Sokka was trying to get him to fly, he just said go, and it didn't work. Because of course it didn't, because yip yip is how you get him to fly. Whatever. No, Layla, it's okay. See, yeah, he was already flying in that clip, but, like, even before that, like, see, the difference is, like, he was in danger there, you know? Like, he was getting attacked by fire, so, like, flying away on his own felt like something he would have done anyway, you know? Yeah, brother, that's Suki. This is Aang we're talking about. Yeah, great, good point. Also, make sure you don't have any firebending or earthbending in your show. Make sure it's just kicks. God, fuck this show.
Why couldn't you have stayed in your room like a good boy?
Almost done, chat. Yay, fire. We did it. So we are just skipping. Why does her fire war? Also, why is it still blue on the ground? Sorry, not sorry. Check this out, chat. Azula enters the room, her fire is blue, and as it spreads across the room, it cools down, because that's what fire does, and it becomes orange. So, this blue fire on the ground shouldn't be blue. Should be red, orange. Just fucking saying. I know about science, and the show doesn't.
Okay, I surrender.
What, they're just chasing him. Like, what is this fucking Looney Tunes shit? Gosh, Scoob, we better run. You're fucking earthbenders. This is embarrassing.
Okay, I surrender.
This is ridiculously embarrassing. This is like, nobody thought this through. No one thought any of this through, dude. I don't even want to finish.
Boomerang! You do always come back.
No, fuck you. Yeah, he says it in the cartoon. Yes, we know.
Someone else is coming.
That's why they threw it in.
Bang! Oh, you're safe. Where's Appa? I sent him up to a service with Momo. Where's Iroh and Zuko?
We were all separated. It's been very eventful.
We need to get out of here. They can take care of themselves. No, the city's not safe. Azula and the Fire Nation have taken over, and we need to stop her now. Azula?
There you are. I think I found a way out.
Let's go.
I found a way out too. It's called Appa. He just flew away. What the fuck? Are we trying to leave now? I thought we were trying to attack Azula. I don't understand anything, guys. Nothing makes sense. This part looks pretty cool, at least. Is she trying to burn him again? It's funny.
How long are we gonna keep doing this, Zuko? How long are we gonna keep playing his game? Fighting each other?
Yes, so this is a consequence of season 1. I talked about this a lot in the second half, which I'm still editing, but Azula is basically abused like just as bad as Zuko is. I mean, obviously not just as bad because he has a little scar to prove it, but she and him have things in common in regards to like Ozai's emotional abuse of them. So like this scene right now is happening as a consequence of that.
Wins.
I guess.
Mother always thought I was a monster.
Don't talk about her. Ever.
Wow. She was her mother too, dude. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. I'm past the point of caring. Oh, hey, Dilly Draws. Good to see you. Might want to put your drawing down. You don't want to miss this thrilling first screened content.
Maybe it wouldn't have come to this if she hadn't been taken.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
Also interesting.
I'm sorry I couldn't stay quiet that night in the carriage. It's my fault.
This is out of left fucking field.
But she told us to stay together. That we would always have each other.
Yeah, and then Dad burned my face and I got banished. What are you mad at me about, you fuck? Whatever.
Maybe we could, Zuko.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out because she said sorry. Yeah, I had that reaction too, and I'm just... I don't even have the energy to get into it, dude. I'm so fucking over it.
I've taken this city. Our forces are marching through the streets at this very moment. The Earth Kingdom is going to fall. It's a glorious day in our nation's history.
I'm sorry. Everybody perk up your ears. Listen to the music. This shit sounds like it's from fucking Star Wars.
Kingdom is going to fall. It's a glorious day in our nation's history. We could share it.
That shit's from Star Wars. Like, the Emperor just said, like, you must fulfill your destiny. Like, that music cue happened.
But I'm not going to force you to come home if you don't want to. The choice is yours.
Fuck, I have to do my job. So, in the cartoon, she has a conversation very similar like this with Azuko. She has a conversation very similar to this with Zuko. We did a little bit of it before. The difference is that in the show, she's invoking, like, their sibling relationship in regards to, like, we together can make a name for ourselves, and then Ozai will respect us. Where in the cartoon, she's doing what she's always done, which is manipulating him into, like, holding his honor over his head, basically. She's like, look, if we work together, we can kill the Avatar, and then Dad will give you everything you want back. She's, like, holding that same prize over his head. The prize has not changed. It never changed. And the reason it's so impactful for this scene in particular is because the whole season, he's been fighting against it. And he only just recently, you know, became a person who cared about his own destiny. And now it's like, you know, you spend so long chasing after something, and then you try, like, okay, well, what if I try something new? And you go down it, and you take a lot of steps to get there. But you've already spent 3 years doing this first thing, and you'll never quite, even if you are almost there as far as, like, catching up, then something happens where it's like, wait, but that first thing you spent 3 years after? What if I could give that to you right now? And it's like, well, shit, I already spent so long doing that. What if I just did? What if I could just go back? I know I made a lot of progress in this other area now, but I could just do the first thing. So it's... motivations are just very different. I mean, the characters are completely different, so who the fuck cares? We only have 10 minutes left, guys. You know there's like 9 minutes of credits, so we only really have 10 minutes left. Has Azula manipulated anyone in this entire show? If you want to call when she made May and Ty Lee attack each other manipulation, I just call it bullying. But yeah, she said, like, hey, Ty Lee and May, I'm gonna kill you both unless one of you dies right now. And then they almost fought to the death, and Azula stopped. I don't know if I'd call that manipulation. Yeah, she didn't even really manipulate Long Feng. Like, she tried a few times in the last episodes, and it just, like, was embarrassingly bad. And then in this episode, she just killed everyone. So, like, I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. We have a lot more people than in the cartoon. Sai is not a combat specialist.
This is the way out. I can feel it.
Sai is right. Oh, good. We're just opening with lightning. Holy shit.
Sai out of here!
Dude, lightning's not special even a little. Also, hey, look, bullets again. Remember, anybody remember my Avatar video? I talked about how, like, elemental bullets are just so fucking lazy as far as combat goes, and look, they're just bullets.
Get down!
I'm really excited for the combat because I think it means I'll have less talk time, but we'll see how accurate that is. And then Zuko. So in the cartoon for pacing, when this fight happens, Azula actually fights Aang and Katara for quite a while before Zuko gets involved. It's like a whole big fight scene. It does look like a lot of the beats are kept the same. Like, look, here's the part where she evaporates the water and there's a lot of smoke. Like, there is a bit that's kept as far as choreography goes, so that's cool. Where are my fire whips? My octopus form. Give it time. We're getting there. Dude, why even have earthbending? Nobody understands the potential of earthbending. Are you fucking kidding me? They're standing on Earth. All you have to do is lock their feet up. Oh my god, nobody understands.
Thank goodness your limbs are operational.
I know. The drop helped.
I know it's locked.
Don't worry, Toph's just gonna bust through. Here's Beifong.
Miss me, Snoozles?
You bit metal?
We can talk about how much I rule later. Let's go, Appa's waiting outside.
Snoozle?
I'll tell you later.
Honestly, the only thing I really have to say is the same shit I had to say about Iroh before, which is like, how did you know to come here? How did you know to be here? Whatever. Everybody is just where they need to be at any given time, because fuck this show. Okay, so let's see how good this fight scene is, because Aang knows 3 elements at this point. Let's see how... Yeah, Avengers-ass music, good point. So yeah, Aang knows 3 elements by this point. So let's see how much combat there actually is in regards to, like, using that knowledge. 3 elements is a lot. You can do a lot of diversity with that, chat. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we got some air, we got some earth. There are your fireworks. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like the bending looks more goofy in live action than it does in the cartoon. Like you'd think cartoon bending would be like goofy enough, but Jesus, whatever.
I thought you had changed.
I have
I have changed.
Wait, it's the outfit, but doesn't he kind of look like Bruce Lee? I don't know, when I picture like Bruce Lee, he looks just like Bruce Lee actually, holy shit. It's like the slightly longer hair with the sleeveless shirt. This is Bruce Lee right here.
I have changed.
At least it looks cool if you turn off your brain. See, that's the thing, like, I don't even think so. Like, it looks goofy. Something about it just like doesn't look right. See, like, that shit looked so anticlimactic, as opposed to, he does it in the cartoon. That's directly a move from the cartoon. Most of this is, actually, which is impressive. But, like, look, I'll show you that scene in the cartoon. We'll even do a 1-to-1, right? Okay, here, we'll do the cartoon again, and then I'll rewind and we'll do the show again. So yeah, number 1, it's a little more bombastic, but like, I don't know, just something about this scene just like doesn't look right. So now let's watch it again in live action and like see how it looks, you know? It's so fast. That's what it is. Like, for whatever reason, that was so incredibly quick. Like, remember we talked about, like, how fast the show goes as far as, like, they were able to do... Scenes in the show took 4 minutes that in the cartoon took 30 seconds. But for whatever reason, the only parts they actually want to rush through, guys, are the bending parts. I wonder why. But it makes it so awfully paced. It's awful. Also, somebody said, what was it, Olive? Damn, Aang sucks in this. Aang has not landed a single hit in this fight, which is crazy, because he landed some hits in the cartoon. At least a few, I know for sure. So, it's really funny there. And someone said, bending doesn't feel like it has any weight, and I think that's part of it. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I've talked about this in the past, that, like, bending doesn't really feel like it has... Like, they in the show, it feels like they forgot that bending is the star, so this is part of that consequence, I guess. Oh look, May and Ty Lee are here. With the Ty Lee. Sorry, with 4 Ty Lee agents, just to clarify. May, Ty Lee. I just need to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like? Oh look, it's the octopus form. I guess she just invented it now, by the way, because we've never seen this before. In Crossroads of Destiny, when Katara does that... Right? We had actually seen her practice it with, it's in Bitter Work. She practices it with Aang. Wait, is it not here? It's in the Cave of Two Lovers, my bad. It's the beginning of here. Yeah, see? Here's Katara teaching the form to Aang. So, like, Aang knows the form, so does Katara, because she taught him. So, just saying. She must have invented this just now. We ain't never seen it before. Doesn't matter, though. These Ty Lee agents are fucking pushovers, dude. Jesus, this guy's on the ground? My camera's in the way a little bit, but, like, look, this guy's on the fucking ground, dude. These are fucking pushovers. Holy shit. Okay, that's a better number of Ty Lee agents. Also, we couldn't have her bend during, because, yeah, fuck me. In the Crossroads of Destiny, you see she does this form when she's surrounded by agents, and she still holds the form because she's ready to fight, but here, you know, we can't afford the budget, so we're just going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... I'm bad at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 Ty Lee agents, which actually, admittedly, is more than there was in the cartoon for her. For her specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's... hey, as far as numbers go, there are more Ty Lee agents surrounding Katara in the show than the cartoon. That's kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. Of course, it's because when you cut to the wide shot, you see there's like 50 here trying to attack Aang, and there won't be in the show. So would you rather have 14 agents attacking Katara, or would you rather have 50 agents attacking Aang? Those are the options.
Surrender, Avatar. I've already won.
Okay. So now everything has to be different because, like, Aang entering the Avatar state, letting her go, unleashing his chakra, we didn't build up to any of that. So it would make less than no sense if he did it, which means that, like, we're in for something different here, chat. We have to see how it goes.
The question is, how much are you willing to lose?
I won't lose anyone.
What does this mean? No, like, seriously, what does this mean? What? Also, is that Roku at the front? That doesn't look like Roku. Don't worry, we're not going to get closer to him, so we don't have to actually see that it's not Roku. But also, this should be Avatar Karuk, but it's not, which is strange. What is happening? Oh, hey, Alyssa. Good to see you. They recast Roku? Sorry, I needed to see. Because I couldn't tell at first if Yang Chen's arrow was glowing, and it is. So, at least they have that. Yeah, they did recast Roku. It's a shame. Why include this? Yeah, I don't know. Like, even from a cartoon perspective, or sorry, even separated from a cartoon perspective, I don't know what this is. Not the Aang head. Is that what he sees when he does the Avatar state? Is that what they're trying to imply? No guru means this shouldn't exist. I mean, sure. I'm just trying to piece together like what the show is actually trying to say, you know? Because like the obvious answer is they're only doing it because the cartoon did it, right? But like if you were to just watch this show and not watch the cartoon, what are you supposed to take away from this? What am I supposed to understand about Avatar having seen that scene? You know? And I don't have an answer. What is happening? Did you guys just see that? She shot lightning at him. He like... He didn't even dodge it. He just like rotated. What is happening? This is so confusing without context. Dude, this is so confusing with context. You can dodge lightning? I don't even think he dodged it, dude. He just kind of rotated. Can we see that again? Can I do one more for the homies? It looks like she just missed. She just like overshot him by a mile. I don't understand. He like looked at it. He's like, "Bitch, you just shot at me? Like, what the fuck is he trying to do? How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you." Also, Dai Li bullets again. Yay. Point blank, yeah. I was gonna say I'm really like I think the only way that they make up for the fight being as disappointing as it was is if before Azula shoots him, they make Aang like clean up the room with the Avatar state, and I'm reluctantly glad that that's happening. He just punched her. Oh yay, we're using the Force again. Oh wow. I'm sorry. When he walks towards her, he looks like he's like at a concert, like he's walking like, or like at a WWE match. Get ready for the last Airbender. The crowd goes wild. He walked over. Why is he choking her? She's into that. He asked for consent. Are they doing the Ozai thing? Is this the end of the show? Where he's like, no, I won't take a life. What the fuck is happening? What is going on?
If you die in the Avatar state,
what is happening?
The cycle will cease.
What is going on, guys?
Fall out of balance forever.
I'm so confused. Again, just from a show perspective, why didn't he kill her? We haven't had this long conversation about like, oh, I would never take a life. So why didn't he just kill her? And she just quick draw shot him with lightning again. Holy shit. Aw. The final disrespect. Do you guys remember what happened immediately after Azula shot Aang? Because I do. Katara wouldn't let him touch the floor, guys. Katara wouldn't let him fall to the ground. Mm-hmm. Katara came to save him. Katara wouldn't let him touch the ground. He's the Avatar. Of course you wouldn't. Like even if she wasn't in love with him, which she kind of was at this point, she wouldn't let him touch the ground. He just falls down, bro. He's just taking a little nappy nap. Oh yeah, now we have to have Iroh. How's she gonna get him out of here? Oh, Toph is gonna get them out of here. No, Toph already saved Sokka, never mind. How is she gonna get him out of here? She's like, I got more for you, bitch.
Get him out of here!
Now she is just gonna do the same maneuver. I didn't expect her to because the show is lazy and cheap. Wow, lazy. Oh my god. Okay, so yes, after this, we'll just keep watching.
You've got to get out of here. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
What I was specifically interested in is, guys, can I borrow your eyeballs? Take a peek at this, right? Did you see that? That's not lightning blasts or fire blasts he's deflecting. That's a rock. It's not a boulder. It is this time. Shit, I lost it. Sorry, 1 sec. I was trying to get fancy with it. Iroh, the Chad that he is, he's deflecting rocks. He's not just fighting Azula. He's fighting Azula and the Dai Li. And Zuko, to some extent. Yes, and then the crystals are gone too, because after they get out of here... Yep. They can capture him in the crystals, not in just handcuffs, because they had class. 2v1ing them? No, Olive, dude. He didn't 2v1 them. He 2v50'd them. Or he 1v50'd them. Are you fucking kidding me? He fought off Dai Li agents. Did you see how many Dai Li agents were in that room? He was deflecting rocks. It was not just him fighting Azula and Zuko. He was fighting the agents. Dude, he was so strong in the cartoon. He was ridiculously powerful in the cartoon. This also feels hollow and empty because they didn't actually have a conversation in the show about how Iroh really wanted him to, like, pick the side of good. Like, up until this point, and you guys remember, right? Zuko was pretty much allowed to do whatever he wanted, and Iroh was like, look, I'm gonna help support you. But this is the only time in the show where Iroh really puts his foot down and he's like, look, I've given you a lot of leash, but...
Younger and wiser and freer than you have ever been. And now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny.
Roll credits.
It's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose good.
At any point before this show, he wouldn't have said that last part. He would have been like, okay, right, Zuko, you're still figuring yourself out. You can choose, come in. You can still choose to do bad if you want. I'll still support you. But this is the moment where he decides... Dad! This is the moment where he decides, I'm actually going to, like, put my foot on the pedal, on the scale, sorry. You should pick good. It's time for you to be a good guy. But they just didn't have that part in the show. They decided not to. Hi, buddy. Do you want to say hi to the people? Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, buddy. We're almost done. Let's keep going. Yeah, Corbin's here. He's eating his chips. He loves his chips. Olive, do you know why that is? It's actually because for the Avatar Last Airbender cartoon, they didn't invent or reinvent, but they, like, rediscovered Asian instruments that haven't been in use for decades. There's a lot of really good documentary material about it, but, like, the musical instruments that were specifically used for Avatar, like, haven't been typically used in media in a while, and, like, they had composers who brought it back for the show because they wanted a very unique feel for it. Obviously, the Netflix show did not, because they don't care about you and they want you to suffer. Hello, the Earth King. In the cartoon, he was on that bison. Hey, it's Azula's theme. Yay. And lastly, this was seen in the cartoon, but it wasn't in the Crossroads of Destiny. It was later. It was actually in The Awakening, which was the first episode of Book 3.
Say's great wall and brought them down!
And again, because the cartoon was intelligent, they had Ty Lee do it because it was a coup, not an invasion.
The armies of the Fire Nation surged through the wall and swarmed over Ba Sing Se, securing our victory! Now the hero.
So yeah, that happened in the cartoon as well. Oh yeah, the Earth King didn't get to be a goofy little guy. There was no Bosco. Sai just is part of Team Avatar. He's flying Appa. That's crazy. Probably because they won't have this set for Season 3. Dilly, you're so right.
Hey. Aang?
I don't think they're ballsy enough. In the cartoon, when this happened, he didn't actually wake up. And it was, like, very shocking and confusing on what was... Oh, wait. Am I just wrong? Is he awake right here? Oh, he is awake. He opened his eyes. I lied. My bad, my bad. Why is the wound on his back? Because when he got shot through the front? I'll tell you exactly why. You know the answer. You know the answer, bud. You know the answer before I even bring up the folder. You know it. You know it. Yep. Because it was like that in the cartoon.
Aang. Aang.
Wow, he's dead, chat. That's crazy. Is there a post-credit scene? Nope. Cool. That was the worst piece of media I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. Woo! That was tough. I have to go. We can't do much post-analysis because I have to leave. I have a date. But I did want to go back for anybody who missed it. Somebody joined late. Somebody who's a good member of my community. Was it Olive? I got to show you the Iroh jump scare. Or it might have been Asa. Asa, you might have missed it. Somebody missed it. We got to watch the Iroh jump scare one more time. It's so funny.
It'll be a little hard.
So he's tracking down Lake Laogai, which of course naturally means he goes into the mountains. And he finds this Dai Li facility, and it's really tense. And it's like, oh, okay, what's going to happen next? We got to wait. We got to figure it out. Mm-hmm. No big deal. Iroh just... Oh, all the baby heads were in the way at the same time. I'm sorry. I'll go back.
Maybe it'll be a little hard.
I'm going to do 2 baby heads just for this time. So we can make sure we see it in all its glory. Look, he comes up. He just enters from stage right with a shush face. It's so bad. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We have Season 3 episode titles. I don't want them. I don't want to hear it. 7 episodes as well? Of course. I mean, nobody actually wants this show. Of course they would do less episodes. Is this the teleporting? Olive, yeah. So you missed it. Yeah, this is exactly it. Yeah, we have this whole scene where, like... You know, it's not like Iroh was going to catch up with him. It's just that he's investigating...
Maybe it'll be a little hard.
He's investigating the Lake Laogai, which is actually in the mountains. And then Uncle Iroh just comes on by and he just gives a shush face. It's crazy. It made me laugh so hard. If you can go back in the VOD, you should... I passed out, dude. I almost passed out. I needed a break. Good God. Yeah, it was bad. Hey, let me go full cam for a second. Oh, do you want more chips? There you go. We're actually going to do something different real quick. I'll show you guys a sneak peek of the video because I said I would before. I have a section in the Avatar video, the part 2 of season 1, where I talk about the cinematography. So I thought I can give you guys a sneak peek of that because I have a lot to say about it because we have mentioned that like in this show they just do shot reverse shot and it's really fucking boring. So I have a section about that. If I can find it real quick. Okay. There we go. Is everything in the right place? Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this part. Hold on. Ah, Corbin, hold on. All right, just for you guys. There's a little sneak peek of the video we're cooking up. Then we're gonna have to go. Hang on, I missed a part. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have the sound on. Sorry. Everything. My setup is different and weird because I have this open. Another potential problem with the budget, which could also easily be adequated to laziness, is the cinematography. When Avatar gets brought up in conversation, this isn't an aspect that gets talked about a lot in the cartoon, but it's really important and impressive. Take this scene from Lake Laogai. It starts with a standard growl from Appa. Then we do a low-angle shot to show the scale of Zuko standing in front of him. Low angles usually indicate a lack of power, but in this instance, it's flipping that on its head since he is the one with the power. Or maybe it's reflecting how he's feeling, since, as we learn in a second, he doesn't really have a plan. Then it goes to a POV from Appa, looking down on Zuko. Once again, supposedly indicating that he has power over him, but the opposite is true. In the background, we see a door open. Then we get a not-so-quite POV to show that Zuko has accidentally threatened his uncle, who appears very small on the screen. He wasn't even a thought until he entered the room. Then we get really close as Iroh yells at him. Low angle, indicating power. Iroh has power. There's your little sneak peek, chat. There's your little sneak peek. Yeah, we'll stop it there. So how about this? If you're interested, I will upload the rest of this section where I talk about the cinematography on my Patreon. So if you are subbed there, you'll be able to see it. My Patreon is 100% free. I want to make content that people enjoy seeing, and locking it behind a paywall didn't make sense to me. So if you are interested in it, you can just subscribe and check the content there. Here, I'll post it in the chat. Corbin, that's very loud. Hold on one sec, please, buddy. 1 sec, please. Here it is. There it is. I'll post it in the chat for everybody. There's the Patreon. It's 100% free. I'll upload it later tonight. So if you're interested in seeing the rest of what I have to say about the cinematography section. But there's your little sneak peek. Yeah, a lot of you are already subbed. Toa Sims, one of my subs. Oh, just Chris with $10, dude. Thank you so much. Loved this series. You did, and your general. Loved this series, and you did, and your I'm dyslexic. Loved this series you did and your content in general. Thank you for breaking this down the way you did. You made it so much more enjoyable. That is so nice of you to say. Thank you so much, Just Chris. I know you were in here for some of the other streams. You guys are incredible and awesome. I really appreciate each and every one of you, even the 62 people who are here, even though the content has ended. You guys are the best. Thanks for entertaining me every day. Vincent, you are awesome. Thank you so much for appreciating the content, for being a part of everything. I think we had it going a few other times, but if you aren't already, we have the, as soon as I can find it, here it is. If you aren't already, we have a Discord. You can join, be a part of the community. I talk a lot in there. We talk through a lot of Avatar because as I'm still editing it, you know, I'm discovering new things about it that I hadn't considered before. So yeah, it's a good time. There's the Patreon link. There's the Discord link if you're interested. Yeah, thank you all so much. I'm gonna go. I'm actually just gonna end stream. I'm not gonna play some music for you guys because I have a date I have to get to, but I will have Corbin say goodbye. Hey, Corbin, can you say bye-bye? We're going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can you say thank you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my god, Toa Sims with another $5. Thank you so much. Thanks for being the best. Dude, you are so supportive. Thank you so incredibly much. Alright. Stream over. Thank you guys so much for coming. I have a date to get to. Me and Corbin's spawn point. Bye-bye. We'll see you guys another time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.